Alright, we are streaming. No more talk
Yahoo.
of devouring turkeys. So, as you guys know, I did reset. We're on day 14. I got us back to day 14, but I did reset, which means we have some new little guys I have to share with you. Because it gave me just different guys to choose from. Most of them are still the same. Most of them are just the same, but in different places.
We still got Frank. Was that his name?
We don't have Frank anymore, but we do have a couple other real good guys.
No more magical girl.
No more magical girl, thank God. As you can see, I have so many max level employees now. We got a lot of items, I think, or a lot of little things I think you'll enjoy. So, the first one I want to focus on is these two shrimp and their vending machine.
Oh yeah, I've seen pictures of this vending machine on the internet.
Yeah, the shrimp vending machine?
Yeah.
I have this little old lady.
Oh, is she still alive?
Yeah, she's alive.
Well.
Obviously, we have Bloodbath still.
Mm.
We have this static cloud. We'll get to that guy. This this girl that's on fire. Little match girl. And my favorite guy of all.
Good lord.
He is my friend from real life.
Sorry, I love it on the upper left corner. He.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a spud to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What
mean, it
does
is
it
just.
do?
Oh, you'll see what he does. But anyway.
Oh
Is
my.
Is it evil?
So the little things in the corner are actually determines how dangerous they are. So green is the least dangerous, and currently, I believe, I think HE is actually in the middle. I can't remember if WoW is above it. I know Aleph is at the top, but I don't remember if WoW is the next one or if it's HE. So he's pretty dangerous. He's a dangerous guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
We ball.
Bucket. Better.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, chill day today because my brain cells, they are. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Also, I feel like I should have known this before. It's obvious, but you can continue working even after you've gotten all the supplies for a day, which means you can continue training your little guys. So that's what I did. That's how I have so many high-level little guys at this point in the game.
That would help, yeah.
I just kept going. It was like the day had been completed like 40 hours ago. I was like, no, continue.
You cannot go home.
You cannot go home until we're done here.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a lot of, like, low danger guys, then you might as well take...
No, exactly. Like, we're already more than halfway done. Not the horrors. Grandma, the horrors. Hold on, I'm gonna have to shoot somebody.
Punishing bird.
I love
Uh-oh.
punishing bird. Alright, we got out.
What's wrong with the old lady?
When she gets left alone for too long, she, starts slunging.
Oh my.
Yeah?
Yeah. She creates clouds of odd ooze. You know how old people are.
Yeah.
They do that. Oh, there's another one in here? What? There are two doubts in here. Will they kill each other?
What are... Out?
They're, so every couple of hours in the game, an event will happen,
Yeah.
a trumpet event, which means that a random thing will appear inside of your facility and wreak havoc. So right now it's the one called Doubt. this one. He's not very strong, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my guy has just a shotgun, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we've destroyed all doubt. I've never actually gotten... I've gotten to, like, day 47. Or 37? Whatever number is the end of the game, basically. I've never actually gotten to a... They're called ordeals. Trumpets, ordeals,
Yeah.
whatever you like to refer to them as. The midnight ordeal, I've never actually seen a midnight ordeal. And the midday ordeals are already pretty crazy. So... excited to see what happens. Uh-oh. Hold on, my audio just cut out. Yeah. I can hear you once more. I would love if my computer stopped doing that. So the workday's complete, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. Get some training out of it.
Hi, Mal.
Hello, Mallow.
I'm making dinner.
Welcome to Twitch.
Welcome.
Oh,
Yay.
your audio quality is incredibly bad.
I'm so sorry. I'm using Bluetooth earbuds right now because I'm making dinner.
Okay. Oh, everyone. Why did
Yeah,
everyone
there's
just
some
die?
critters in there.
Oh, they got crushed. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's an obelisk with
Yeah.
tentacles.
The obelisk.
Several of them.
You know how it is.
Oh,
with
no,
the
there's more than
obelisk.
one. That way everybody can join the party.
Suppressing.
That's very important.
Alright, this might be a situation where, everyone just kind of dies. Ruby, why are you standing next to it? Grant us love. That's a good name for a scary obelisk.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Everyone go
it really gives across a very alien vibe, or like a biblical angel.
Mm-hmm.
Whose job is it to clean up the obelisk?
They'll
you know.
just stay there for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, all
It's
the low-level
not
guys
that
died because they
urgent.
got crushed by the obelisk when it fell from the
Somebody can
sky.
figure that out when it's a little safer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the smell of human remains will force the obelisk to kill even faster.
Hmm.
At least I hope not.
One could hope. Alright, well, I don't want to end the day while Punishing Bird is doing its thing.
Throwing a fit.
He's throwing a fit.
You know, like
He's
he's that
punishing.
motherfucking thing.
You know, bird fan.
Mhm.
Yeah, the punishing bird. We've all seen it.
We've all seen it, Smack.
I always forget when you're making stir fry that you want to get the pan.
I did not hear any of that, but good for you, or I'm sorry that it happened.
It's neutral. It was neutral.
Neutral.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that thing. Uh-oh. Can't have you breaching. You're breaching a lot.
Just the big dead on.
Yeah. all my newbies have perished.
He's
Well.
dead, Dave.
You know how the first day on the job can be.
Yeah. It's rough out there.
Reminds me of my first day on the job.
Did you die?
No,
Can't have that.
I'm not saying that. Just because I'm saying people die doesn't mean that I die.
Mallow.
Oh, me.
There she goes killing again. Uh-oh. That one's fine, that one's fine. Oh, nothing that's... Only those two are not fine. That's... Eepy? You too.
A little bit.
You want an
Tiamat's just an eepy little guy.
eepy? I'm an eepy little guy. Alright.
I think about that when it turns with Tiamat in the same cadence as Drew Gooden saying, like, I'm a clumsy little guy.
Alright. Give it up for
How many-
day 15!
What's
Alright.
that one Mr. Krabs give? Give it up for day 13!
Yeah.
Playing at a cowbell.
Okay, so for Forsaken Murder, what's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. 1.76 megahertz. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. Or the red shoes. The girl begged in tears. Mister,
Megahertz.
please cut off my feet.
I think
Megahertz.
Okay, Trikey, you're the Thai guy.
I forget, is the megahertz one you don't know the name of yet?
No, I do know the name of all of these.
Oh, okay.
I know what
couldn't
the three
remember.
of these are.
Okay. I think the shoes.
The shoes.
Shoes was my second thought, though, so I'm still happy. Right, that's most
Angela,
That's
if
not
I
ominous
see
at
a
all.
single Ratatouille, I will let you know immediately.
What?
She said,
Shoot,
get rid
yeah.
of rats, but like it's a
Yeah.
metaphor, you know?
Yeah, like ominously.
Like an ominous metaphor
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
employees.
she says
I
get rid of
assume.
rats. Stares at you meaningfully in a way where you can tell that she doesn't mean rats.
Alright, let's hire some meat.
I'm coming to understand that the little image of Guy being lifted over via like claw machine hook is very accurate for exactly how much we treat these things like people.
Yeah. It's giving Portal
they-
2.
Lobotomy Corp gives me like evil vibes version of when you pick up a wheat.
Yeah.
You pick up a meat and they wiggle around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wiggle idiot.
these are just me's.
Mm-hmm.
I pick you up like a me. I am going to put you in the pit.
Not the pit.
Go in the dark.
No, not the
There is
dark.
no debate.
Are none of my little guys
Look, it's-
good at justice?
It's
I
me or
want
you.
a
and
lift
I don't
weapon.
think you can be the manager of this place.
I don't think any of my little guys can get those weapons yet.
Fortunately or no, depending on your viewpoint, I am not replaceable. So it is you that will go in the dark.
Go in the dark. Right. You have a weapon. The worst part about losing little guys is that they take their weapons and armor with them when they die.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. I had that feeling when I was playing in the road earlier, and one of my Pokemon died, and I was like, no, keep the leftovers equipped.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's expensive.
Where are the shoes? Maybe that's
All their
the
feet.
next thing. The next. Because I don't see them in here at all. Okay, well that makes my life easier. Those things are kind of fucked up.
I have some fun new teed shirts that I'm gonna have to wash.
Ooh.
One of them has a cow on it, and the other one has little terrariums with little ponies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, it
see.
came with a bonus? Hold on.
Here we
It
go.
came with a little... Oh, that's cute.
Who's breaching? You better not be breaching
Me.
containment. Tiamat!
Oh, that's right. He said that, but I was also
Oh.
breaching
Like a
containment.
whale.
Both of you!
We're
Yeah.
breaching containment together.
Sorry. It's like a swipe or no swiping situation where if you catch us in the act and say, "Hey, don't breach containment," we'll go, "Oh
Hey,
man,"
hey,
and
cut the
walk
shit
back
out,
to our
Swiper.
rooms.
Swiper, we talked about this.
Damn. We'll have to go play Smash Bros in the bedroom and not the big living room with the TV now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right, oh, I have boxes. Let's unlock stuff. Hey girl, I am abnormal.
Observe this, like, so... things. When you're cooking and you can smell things.
Mm. So this thing, when it breaches containment, it's one of those ones I have to manually find on the map.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Sounds
What was
annoying.
it? The shoes?
No, it's, dimensional refraction variant. Doubt is back again with you?
More doubt? Come
We
on.
must kill all doubts.
Strike it from your mind.
Yes. Oh, there's an eyeball flying in a direction.
Eyeballs shouldn't do that.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello, Tim.
Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh,
I'm finishing up cooking, so after I get my dinner, served and portioned into leftovers, I'll be much better audio quality.
I see. I was sitting here like, who is that?
Twas
The audio quality listening is fine, so it must just be the mic specifically that's like, that doesn't matter nearly as much for these.
The music of the
Whatever they
game
made
is
them.
kind of eating you, but it's okay.
So long as I'm not, like, causing anybody physical pain.
I
It
couldn't
might
hear
be
that, so
Sometimes,
thumbs
if,
up.
if you've got headphones on, sometimes there's like a headset mode that's just worse quality because it's inbuilt. I don't know.
I'm currently mobile because I am in the kitchen.
A mobile mallet.
Well, yeah.
My current PC headset is wired because I didn't realize that they were wired on them until I opened the package.
Mm.
But at least I got to see packaging that unironically said, "Gamers, it's time to rise up."
No. My computer says like Gamer Nation when you open it. I don't know why. I genuinely
that's
don't know
good.
why.
I have a Lenovo Legion, which is a gamer one, but fortunately, besides the packaging, you do not turn it on and it goes gamer time. It's just some packaging stuff. Fortunately.
Oh, that's so good!
You don't like Gamer Nation?
Oh, I have no idea why, but my rice cooker cannot take 4 cups of water with 2 cups of brown rice because it's so...
I always forget I can refill my little guy's HP when it gets super low.
Oh, that's good.
I forget to shoot them.
You shoot them to heal them, huh?
Yeah. You know, I keep that thing
Very
on me.
Xenoblade core of you. I will always think about Charlotte Xenoblade being like, "Hey, hold still, let me heal you," and then she like ratchets her shotgun.
You know how it is with
I'm
women.
not even... Yeah.
That one's
If I wanted to
good.
be more authentic, I would have said that with a shitty British accent. Not that the
Please.
actor has a shitty British
Spare
accent.
us.
But I have a shitty British accent. But I'm not going to subject you to that on headset quality.
Oh,
Or
God.
on, earbud quality.
Oh, speaking of
Get 'em, boys!
oh, nice. Speaking of people with accents, I've got a story from the dinner I just had.
Oh.
Another
Please.
in the long legacy of stories involving my grandfather. Someone brought up Chinese food, and my mother was like, "Oh, that sounds good," and my dad was like, "We just had Chinese for the first time in, days last night, and days, months
Days.
even. I fucked up the word. Yeah,
That's how much he
I meant
loves
months.
Chinese food.
Yeah, no. My dad probably loves it the least out of all of us, but that's... So, but basically everyone around the table was like talking about started talking about Chinese food, and then my grandfather at the end of the table, Ukrainian man staring off out the window, deep in thought, goes, "I killed 2 of those."
Oh!
The giant, and everyone just stopped and looked at him. The giant wasp at the house. He's thinking of a completely different
Oh my
conversation in
God.
his head, and he's busy running the translation.
I
the
thought
second
your
we start
grandpa just
talking
admitted
about,
to killing 2 people.
yeah, no, just like he's been translating whatever he wants to say for a different conversation starter in his head for a couple minutes, and just I killed two of those, and then thinks about the next words for a minute, and then
That's so funny.
giant wasp.
No, Grandpa, no.
Well, did your grandpa get stung in the process? I hope he didn't.
No, though he said.
Good.
I think he might have used the wrong word, because again, translating in his head, he did say he used a rake to do it, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Fucking beating him to death.
I assume he meant like a broom.
He's 1v1ing
Hand-to-hand
these wasps.
combat with a wasp.
Or it's like, or he did use a rake and he's very dangerous.
He's just got the aim of a god.
He really does. I think the sauce is too
Who
thin,
died?
but
Why
I feel
you?
like
Who's
more.
dying and why?
Sorry,
Someone
that's
from here.
me. I stubbed my toe.
Is that this
Tiamat!
bald guy? Delaney's fine.
You silly
Oh,
goose.
the
Don't
punishing
die.
bird got him.
The punishing bird was hungry.
Punishing
in
bird.
the mood
you
for
know
a punishing, if you will.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
better.
Oh, Spud's red this time.
Yeah. You know, from Lobotomy.
Sure.
The color of brains.
Isn't it called gray matter for a reason?
It's
That's
to
only
trick
when you
you.
remove the blood.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the spud is in it. We are medical professionals.
How many spuds does your brain have to eat before it turns pink?
Yeah?
One.
I'm
Just
shocked
one.
that I haven't yet seen you make an edit of that one meme that's like, instead of brain, there is bunny, except instead of brain, there is spud.
There's spud.
Yeah.
Spud.
Punishing bird again with you.
People are nervous.
Oh god, not everyone. Alright, who's threatening me? You. One sin, not you two, man. Hundreds of spud deeds. Every time you go in the old lady's chambers while she's in her grumpy mode, she just makes your employee go insane temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Yeah. Like, I'm Gumpy. Leave me alone. Go crazy.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I meant I would also go insane if I'm walking into that room.
No, I would make people go crazy if they tried to
Yeah.
bother me while I'm Gumpy.
I go
Like-
into T-Rex room while he's grumpy.
Uh-oh.
It's fine though, we're playing Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Nice. A, I got an A. Only one death. You know, like from
Only one
employment.
human life lost.
Yeah, it's fine. The punishing bird took it, which means it's justified.
That's why they call him, you know, the just bird and not the punishing bird.
I'm trying to remember. There is a justice bird.
Oh no.
I don't remember if that's his actual name, but he's the one with the scales on his neck.
That can't be
There's
good.
also the
Take
big
a moment
bird.
to wipe down
He's
my
not
rice
yellow.
cooker a little bit,
Like from
and then I
Sesame
can move
Street?
to my
Aw.
bedroom, and I can use my actual headset.
Nice.
Something about trying to cook more than a half cup of brown rice at a time just makes my rice cooker go completely ape shit, and it gets so.
Oof.
I guess it's because brown rice has more like husks.
Ew.
It's just
Oh, they're the shoes.
weird.
Alright, let's see. Eliza, you're getting a promotion.
Good job, Eliza. You're not
Is
dead.
the Roman numerals their level?
Yeah.
That means I have a new job for you.
Fill these employees with meat.
You're alive, so you have a job to fulfill with
Yeah.
the workers.
Alright, pick a level 1 employee for me to promote to decent levels.
What we got?
These are all little options.
I'll leave that to y'all.
Alex.
Alex. This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
He's
nice.
like a little-
He's dressed like a
little
furry.
bit-
He's normal.
He can be a furry as a tree, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Alright. He's now a level 3 employee.
Woohoo!
Yahoo! Let me give everyone. Can anyone use the A-lift weapon I have?
Do not have enough units to do both these.
You guys gotta get better at justice. Go talk to the bird.
Go in the room.
Go in the bird.
Oh,
Oh, no.
my. Well, the furry might be into. Sorry.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Alex. You just got here. You just got promoted, and
he's
I'm
already
making fun of you.
getting bullied. Oh, all these guys died and took their shit with them.
Whoa, I'm on my headset now.
Oh, HD now.
Whoa, she sounds real again.
Yay!
Oh.
I have no context for how I sound on the earbuds, so,
So
sorry
bad.
about that.
Bad.
Thank you for putting
It
up
was-
with it.
Yeah, it was probably more bad from like you moving around and stuff than
Fair enough.
yeah.
Ooh, that new pizza place opens up tomorrow.
I have my dinner now.
Right by my work. Maybe Ricky and I will grab
Alright,
pizza.
let's see what I remember about these shoes. It's non-escaping, that's good.
I am though. Tee
Oh no.
runs at you.
Okay, so
Where's
the
that one
shoes will
gif
drive
of
you
the cop
insane.
from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Why did my phone save that photo sideways? There we go.
They're that
Hold my
fairy
food.
tale, aren't they?
Yeah,
The
there's a lot of
shoes.
fairy tale related ones. It's
Yeah.
Sometimes you put on a pair of red shoes and you can't stop dancing, so you ask a nice executioner man to cut off your feet. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, with an axe.
With an axe.
It's gotta be with an axe. That's classic, right?
I love old fucked up fairy tales.
I think a lot of the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales were like, basically he took an existing story and then made it fucked up to scare kids into behaving.
I thought
But
Grimm's
some of
were
them-
those versions. I thought Hans's versions were the nice. No, Little Mermaid's fucked up.
They're all a little fun.
They're all fucked up. Sleeping Beauty's extra fucked. In that one, she doesn't wake up because of the prince's kiss. She wakes up because her newborn baby that she now has sucks the poison out of her fingertip.
Oh,
You know, because now she's got a newborn baby.
she's got that to worry about.
Yeah. Because sometimes princes do more than just give you a little kiss.
Oh
no.
Yep. But it's okay. She went to his kingdom and was like, "Hey, this yours?" He
Hey,
was like,
child
yeah, I'll
support."
marry you." She was like, yeah, haha, we'll get married now. Happy little marriage. Fuck, god damn it.
Oh god. Yeah, old fairy tales are fucked. What is happening?
Or-
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, everyone knows the original Little Mermaid. Yeah, how she's like, okay, I guess I'll kill myself.
Yeah.
Because he's with the wrong woman.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it sad?
I'm gonna throw myself into the sea. Turns into foam.
Oh,
Refuses to
no.
elaborate.
Girl, no. I hate it when women do that. They always do that.
It's okay. I think that one ended at least with if she, in like 100 years or so, she might get another chance at being a human, maybe. If she's good, if she's a good little sea foam spirit, she can have, like, she can reincarnate, I guess.
How do you be good as sea? Like,
I don't know.
what
just
moral
be...
decisions can sea foam make?
Go blub blub blub.
Well, you're like, they're also like spirits, so I think it's like, okay, if you help us help people, then you can, after you've helped enough people, you can get reincarnated, I guess.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, better than killing the man I love. And it's like, yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
killing people
Oh.
without cause is kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Was that the thing that appears, or was that Grandma Ooze?
No, that was the thing that appears. Grandma is oozing.
Okay.
I should
Oh, no,
probably
Grandma.
have someone deal with her. Go touch
Phoebe,
Grandma.
you don't need to purchase
Oh,
this.
no.
I'm not giving you any of this food.
Alright, and then I need to defend you from white damage.
White
Yeah, Grandma drained. So the white is like your SP bar, which is your ability to remain sane in this game. So if you hang out with the grandma while she's oozing, you just immediately take a bunch of white damage. Grandma makes you lose control. Alright, let's finish up with that one, and then I think we can move on. Oh no. What's happening here? One spud and hundreds of good deeds. Oh, just those three?
Oh, my whale. Come here, whaler. Oh. I love my big crochet whale. That's literally just a spear.
Hidden orb. Oh no, punishing bird!
Punishing bird really does like to punish.
Anytime an employee is going insane, punishing bird will simply handle it? Heavy quotation marks?
Killing you, killing you, killing you.
How dare you be insane? Smack, 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 smack.
Oh my god, same energy as fucking... We went to brunch yesterday, Ricky's family and I, and the fucking... On the menu,
Uh-oh.
it said, like, we have the right to refuse service to everyone, and to anyone, right? And it was like, yeah. But what rubbed me the wrong way about it, so the first part I was like, yeah. The first part was like, especially if you're rude, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fair. If you're being rude to a server, fuck you. But the other one was like, and if you're feeling inconsolably miserable, you need to smile, basically. And I was like,
If your vibes are absolutely atrocious, you need to get the fuck out of here.
of our little cafe. If your vibes are if your vibes are bad, our servers allowed to take you out back and beat you with a steel chair. Oh my. Okay. Be happy.
Or else.
Be happy or else they dump the coffee on you.
Oh,
Now the
no.
coffee was very good, but it did lead to troubles later. But it was worth it.
I love that you say that, actually. My mom,
I got a
was
new, hold on, I got a new batch of little guys
new-
to read off for you.
Take the guy that you don't know the name of.
Hold on, let me read them off, Today's shy look. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? F02-44. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. And Rudolta of the Sleigh, with my infinite hatred, I give you this gift.
You gotta go with either the curse or the sleigh, TBH.
Yeah.
Reese.
I heard curse.
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 Let's get
If this
cursed.
is another
Let's get
fucking
cursed.
magical girl, I'm
Let's
gonna kill
get
you.
cursed.
There's 4 of them.
So
Well-
my mom was a waitress all through college and law school, and one time she said that another server like knocked into her while she was trying to move through like the aisle between tables.
Yeah.
In stumbling caused my mom to accidentally dump like an entire coffee pot down a lady's back, and like she was wearing a tank top too.
Oh no.
Like my mom felt awful, and she was like, that's the closest I've ever come to legitimately considering just hauling a coworker behind the building and punching them.
Holy shit. Sorry, 1 second, I'm eating chocolate.
And like, to be fair to her, if my coworker caused me to injure a customer like that, I would probably be that degree of mad. Also.
I would start yelling. I yell whenever my coworkers do stupid shit. Like we got this kid who likes to like while he goes to before he'll cut the bread, he likes to throw the knife in the air and catch it.
Oh my
and
God.
so often I
Why?
have to be like, no, stop that. And he's like, oh, but it's like a cool little flip. I do it at home. And I'm like, you are not at home. You could bleed. Bleeding could get into the sandwich. Are you dumb? Don't be dumb.
Yeah. Why risk it, buddy? Like,
Or like he was cleaning our meat slicer today and he left it plugged in and it was like, no, because you could slip and you could hit the start button while you're cleaning it and slice
Yeah.
your hand off. And he was like, oh, I guess. And I'm like, be careful!
yeah.
Shaking you and shaking you and shaking you.
What a dumbass.
Don't make me the responsible one. I only just turned 20. Good lord.
Oh, I need to get some more weapons. My little guys like don't have any weapons. Hold on. Let me do that before I
Unlike
send
me,
anyone to work.
I'm heavily armed. I lift up Spud. I lift up Spud far.
Spud was in my dream last night.
Oh.
He had a little bow around his neck. It was cute.
Oh, how delightful.
He was on my floor, and he would not get off my floor though.
Oh. I told you about my Spud dream, didn't I?
I believe so, but you're welcome to say again.
It was before I got my Spud.
Oh, the
Like,
vents, right?
The vents, yes.
Sus.
I got the package, opened it. It was a pink Spud. I thought that was weird because I wanted a green Spud, not a pink one. I was like, oh, okay, fine. And I look over and he's walking, and then he goes into the bedroom where Ricky is, and I just hear the vent open and then close, and then I get up and look, and the room is empty, and I'm like, oh.
Took your
Okay.
boyfriend.
No more boyfriend for me, I guess. And when I woke up and told Ricky this happened, he was like, holy fuck, that's terrifying. What? And I was like, well, it's just a dream. And he was like, I got kidnapped by Spud? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. You're here
Alright,
now.
let's see what this guy's deal is.
Isn't that what happens in your
He
dreams
was an
too?
Amogus.
He was a Moga.
Amogus. It's okay. Spud is the imposter.
Alright, it didn't kill me immediately, which is good.
Unlike me, pulls out my gun.
Is that the thing that you just adopted?
Yeah, look at it. It's kind of twitching. That's all
It's like
eyes,
a
I think.
It's like
Yeah.
a puppy.
Yeah? This is like a
Yeah,
dog to you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got.
Oh, I'm
It's
doing
like
bad.
It's like it has a head of cauliflower for a face.
Yeah, like a puppy.
That was awful. Okay. Alright, repress it now. It's searching for someone to lift the Whoa. Oh, okay. It likes that. It loves this. Whoa. Oh, what's it doing? I don't like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm eating more chocolate.
Go off.
I love chocolate.
Oh, I'll be right back. Ricky's just reminding me that I have chocolate-covered cherries in the fridge.
Num num num. I think I do want to work on repression today with everyone. Eliza's dead. Oh no. Okay. I've reset the day. It did something to her.
That's not good.
This might be one of those only touch it when absolutely necessary kind of guys. You do not like repression work. You do, though. You really hate repression work.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What are we talking about?
Ancient in roots.
Dark chocolate covered cherries.
That sounds so good.
Mhm.
I have dark chocolate Hershey Kisses right here. They're a little too sweet for my normal taste, but they're still pretty good.
We went to Trader Joe's for the first time yesterday. And Ricky
Ever?
got it for me. Uh-huh.
You've never been to Trader Joe's? Joe the
Mm-mm.
Betrayer?
But now I get the hype.
It's good. They got good cheap stuff.
Mm-hmm. They had they had blueberries for the same price, like for the same size container we were getting at Target for like $5 or $6, like $3. We were like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, yeah, it's really good. Punishing Bird, no! Little bastard. Oh, and I gotta go back and get all that stuff. Okay, do that. The wet smacking of Bird against employee.
I've experienced this emotion every day.
Yeah?
Yeah. I won't elaborate.
Oh yeah, you worked at a sandwich shop, of course.
I love the birds in the parking lot outside my workplace because my workplace is a bunch of it's a shopping center, so there's a bunch of people running around. There's also a bunch of different restaurants. And so all the birds are just chill as fuck around people. They're just walking, minding their business, kind of strutting. I get a kick out of it. I love birds.
Birds, they are the best.
Oh, the horror sting.
It's just doubt, don't worry. Let's see, where's oh. Where's the one? It's up here. There's more now.
Oh,
Get
hello,
it,
Elliewood.
Eliza.
Do you want to meow for the Twitch? He's here.
Sing, Elliewood.
Maybe.
Sing, my angel of goobness.
Meow, 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 meow. You want to meow? I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up and jostle you. How does that sound?
Get jostled, idiot.
You want to be jostled? Oh, did you want my whale? You can't have my whale. You can nuzzle and appreciate the whale, but the whale lives up in the hammock for a reason. You would be too rough to the whale. Gooby likes to make biscuits on stuffed animals he likes. And since the whale is made with it's
yeah.
crocheted,
He's
I don't want him to.
not
Yeah,
biscuitable.
Gooby would do incalculable damage to that poor whale.
Yeah, for real. Gooby, sing for the Twitch. Everybody wants to hear your beautiful, sonorous voice. If I ooh at you, will you sing? If I go ooh, please Gooby. Gooby, please do a little sing.
The goobacious one.
I'm lifting him up. I'm petting him. Oh, Gooby, sing. Speak.
The gooba form.
Every time you say that, I think the Spudda form, but it's just Gooby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an orange spud.
Yeah, Gooby is kind of like an orange spud to me.
Yeah. 100% survival rate. That's how we do it, baby. I'm so good at taking care of employees.
I think Gooby.
Oh, okay. 3 new ones. Hold on.
Oh.
We got this one. And my dear employees, I do hope you put on the gas masks we distribute to you before you enter. And the many shells cried out one word, manager.
SpongeBob.
Now you become the sky and I the land.
I think the sky and the land.
Yeah. What does the O and the D mean?
I assume it stands for something.
Okay. I thought you might know what it stood for.
No, I don't, sadly. Hi, B. Bro, you are contacting me from an unknown place in the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. They fucking got him.
Oh no.
They fucking got my boy B. Or girl. We don't know. They got B.
Boy, gender
got
For
neutral.
boy.
Bees?
Assigned boy at Secret Communications.
Yeah, that's what the bees.
Oh.
Gooby, 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 gooby.
B for Bubkiss.
Bubby is gone.
Someone in the chat. Hello, Capins. You know,
Oh,
I
someone
buffed
in the
somebody from
chat?
that team
Hell
last
yeah.
time. I feel like I should start buffing. You know what? I'm gonna hold on.
I'm gonna get you, Gooby.
Sound of a cat being furiously kissed.
He's gone now.
Goodbye,
Me,
Phoebe.
half the time when Phoebe has decided to sit on me on call.
Oh, hi, Phoebe.
Every time I see
Well, she's
Gooby,
not sitting on me now because I'm still eating my dinner. She's not allowed to sit on me while I'm eating food.
That's fair. Shout out to that time I dropped curry on Elliewood and he ate it. And he ate the rest of my curry.
I dropped curry on my son, and he ate it.
And then he wanted the rest of my curry, which is fair, because I make really good pork belly curry, but I was like, no. When I dropped the curry on him too, I was like, okay, yeah, you're allowed to eat that. That's my bad. It's only fair you're allowed to eat that.
It was
Just
on your
don't tell
head.
Ricky. Just don't tell Ricky.
Yeah. Poor thing. Let's see. Who needs a weapon? Got 2 guns. You need a weapon. I'm pretty happy with the weapons most people have at this point. But these guys don't have any. And you need a fit. You're not going out looking like that. That should be good.
Okay, I'm gonna go suppress anomalies. Not looking like that,
Not-
you're not.
Not in that outfit. What is this thing?
You know.
I've never seen this thing before. Hold on. No, wait. Do attachment.
It's looking for its yin to its yang.
I guess.
It does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got the top part of it. Let's send a guy to deal with it, and then we'll see what it does. Oh, it's not happy. Oh, it doesn't like me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've done something wrong. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Hold on. Nope. Please ensure the 2 pendants are contained in separate rooms. Okay, so there's another one of these fucks. I hope it doesn't immediately kill my employee, which it is kind of doing. I can't help her. We might need to reset.
She's in there.
She's in there. Oh, no. Oh, no, Eliza.
I'm so mad that the Tumblr bots are starting to figure out good usernames because somebody just followed me called Really Instant Duck.
Yeah.
But it's very obviously just like a bot cam girl account.
Oof.
I
So sad.
I don't remember who I was explaining this to. Dwyer and Trikey, maybe? I don't know. But the problem I have on Facebook where I get friend requests from people, and like, there's a specific
Yeah,
type of account where there's just enough. there's just enough, like, in terms of posted content, that it's like, I don't know if you're a bot or if you're just an attractive person who only posts once every, like, few
Yeah.
months. Like,
Yeah, I remember
it's
you
like,
talking
it's
about
like,
On
it's
Tumblr?
like a,
No such thing.
not Tumblr, Facebook. It's like a,
Oh.
it's like a hot 20, like, late 20 something who posts, like, every couple months. And it's like, I can't tell if you exist or not. Like, are you real or are you just, like...
Okay, this is definitely going better. Eliza, please don't crack like an egg. Dang! Look how many boxes that gave me. Slay.
Hold on, I'm gonna put this in the voice text.
Oh,
Hollywood.
the goob.
Hollywood.
Ingoobalized. I'm just gonna work with this guy for a little bit, see if I can figure out what his... I've literally never seen this thing, like, on the wiki or anything. Like, when people draw, there's fan artists for this game. Never seen this thing in my
Good.
life.
I'm gonna go rinse off this plate and grab a couple of cookies. I'll be back in just a
Godspeed.
second.
Riggy! Okay, I thought he got up. I thought you got up!
Summoned.
Oh, you're also EP? It's EP day.
I know, right? I'm excited. Me and my friend are going to some thrift store tomorrow. Got a full
Hell yeah.
weekend of things.
Yeehaw. Wait. Today's Sunday.
Yeah. Sure is.
You said... Oh, you mean next weekend, or...
Tomorrow.
Oh. Is Monday the weekend?
For me it is.
Oh, alright.
Okay, so when this guy escapes, it's gonna try to make friends with the other half, which I don't have, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
You just have to somehow manage to not get the other half.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna keep farming this guy, because it seems like it's going well. And I want to find out more about it. I want to get its whole sheep. Was that T-Mat or the cat?
The first one was the cat.
Oh.
Come on, up
Yeah,
in my
yes.
lap, Bubby. The Bubby's here.
What if there was
Say
a
hi,
little
Bubby.
freak that lived in your house?
Oh, for the Twitch chat viewer, the Bubby is Elliewood, my
Mhm.
cat.
Ah,
Also known
Yeah.
as-
he has a new
Also
name
known-
now.
well, Ricky and I always call him Bubby, but he is most often referred to as Gooby.
The goob.
Gooby, Goobiform, the
Goobacious one.
the
That's
angel
my
of
that's my
goodness.
favorite.
Well, yeah, you're the one who gave him that one.
Oh, did I?
You gotta call him Goobiform.
Goopuscular.
No! Now I can't remember if you or Ricky started calling him the Goobacious one.
The goobacious one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi
Oh.
Goofy. He heard us talking. Okay.
And
So
the description of the cat is very large and orange. He's gone.
This guy, I can't do well with him in work, so I'm just gonna ignore him until I can no longer ignore him, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is my strategy for most of the things in this game.
No, I just noticed the
Oh.
color you made your spud is the exact color that shiny Metapod is.
Oh, Spudapod.
Yeah. Well, a spud is kind of Metapod adjacent.
Yeah, he will. That's his chrysalis, and he will
He will hatch.
become a beautiful butterfly.
Wait, but I thought spuds spudded from other spuds.
Yeah, they do.
Do they? Do
This
they
is just a
crystallize
larval
also?
stage.
Oh, I see.
A larval spud. Some spuds
what?
choose to blossom into beautiful sputterflies. Some of them simply
Wow.
create more spuds.
The spud lore is just so fascinating.
Yeah. Alright, she's gonna drive that person crazy. There we go. Hey, Angela, get your damn caption off my screen.
Panda Shark plays in the chat. When Angela said this is the corporation of lobotomies, I felt that in my soul.
Yeah, I love it when she said that. It was like the craziest line of dialogue in the whole game. It truly was Lobotomy Corporation. No, this game has a lot of
And then
dialogue that I
lobotomy-
think
and then
about
they-
on like a daily basis. For
Yeah.
real though. We
And
haven't
then-
seen any
And
of
then
it.
they lobotomy corporation all over those guys.
Yeah, all over those fucking guys. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm Lobotomy Corporationing all over these guys.
I just saw a cat with the most unfortunate color pattern I've ever seen.
Oh.
Oh.
You know
Did
when
it look like a
cat's not-
penis?
You know when a cat's like, they're not black, like they've got like a sort of reddish tone and they're very dark, like not quite black, but they're like a red version of a Russian blue. They've got that kind of color to them.
Yeah.
So imagine that, and then they have a completely white face.
Sunburned.
Goofy ass cat. Punishing bird. Why do we do this?
Unfortunate cat. Look at it.
Hold on, I gotta look at this unfortunate cat I've heard so much about. Oh my god. He put his face in flour.
That's like a Looney
That's
Tunes
comedic.
you've just been hit. That's like a Looney Tunes you've been hit by a pie sort of cat.
Yeah! They pied him.
Based on the video, like the cat looks very well mannered and sweet, but it's also just like, oh no.
Why'd he look like that though?
Poor
He
unfortunate
looks like
soul.
he's a white cat wearing a little suit.
I saw it on Tumblr. And
Oh
the
no, he's
response
wearing
was
like one of those tracking suits.
He's wearing a little cute.
Yeah, he's in a mocat. He's in a mocat
Yeah.
suit.
The post that reblogged it had like as like a response an image of like a black guy with sunscreen just slathered all over his face.
Yeah. Does kind of have that vibe. Oh, kitty. He's so cute.
Yeah, he is cute though.
Panda Shock Play said, "Soon I will ruin this library."
Oh, you right. Soon I will ruin this library. Maybe I'll play that next. Cause that is a banger of a game. Like, this is a great game. Library of Runa is like so good.
Which one came first?
This one. This is the first
Okay.
game. Library of Runa is a direct sequel, and then I believe Limbus Company, which is the mobile gacha game that everyone's super into
Yeah.
now. I don't think it's a direct sequel. I think it's just like in the same universe.
I
Yeah.
think that Limbus Company is in a bad spot though, considering everything that went on with one of the artists being
Yeah,
fired.
I
because
heard about
people-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Anyway.
idea how that's gonna resolve.
Yeah. I haven't heard many people talking about Limbus Company since that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think people are purposefully like
only one
not
choice.
giving it attention.
However, the
Oh.
world is more than simply warmth and light.
This sounds
happened
like
with
it could be
the-
a
Can I have other options?
No, you have to take this one.
Okay.
Team, what happened was they got some. I don't know exactly what happened, but it was something about like some people who were mad at them for being like air quotes too feminist kind of, because their like swimsuit things, the girl character wasn't in a swimsuit, she was in like a bodysuit.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's something also like cultural about the society in Korea, I think.
Yeah, I don't know
But-
too much about it, but
From
I don't know.
what
I saw the
yeah, from
art,
what I've
and
heard,
the
I
art
can't
looked
explain
great.
the whole
Like,
Yeah.
what?
I
Yeah,
can't-
looking at it now,
Yeah, I can't explain the whole thing because I don't fully understand it, but basically people were upset about that, and I think they physically went to the like company offices.
Yeah,
and
they were
like,
threatening violence against the employees, so
Yeah,
they let
or
the
something
artist
like
that
that.
did that art go.
Yeah.
Even though that was not.
It's like a bad situation, because like on one hand, obviously, this artist does not deserve to lose their job for this. But on the other hand, like, if threats of violence, you have to take this seriously.
Yeah,
But
it's
shame.
And it's hard to know what's going on here also because we're just hearing it from people talking about it.
Mhm.
And I've heard several different like versions of what happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, not.
But
a
I
quick
think
Google
people
search.
in protest are not playing Limbus Company and stuff,
Mhm.
since it is basically a free gacha, I think.
Yeah.
And so the only way you could make them see and notice anything about your playing is if you simply stop logging in.
Yep. Is
Sorry.
there?
Oh.
Go ahead, Tiamat. Go ahead.
To add to the stupidity of this whole thing, a quick Google search. The artist who drew it didn't even come up with the design. She was just drawing what she was told.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was also something about like they wanted to blame the artist, but then they found out that the artist of that girl swimsuit was actually a guy or something. And then they picked the lady to target because they found some like potentially
I understand why I didn't have a choice now.
Oh, the
It's
other
the
one.
other half.
Yeah.
All right, don't let
Wow,
this thing
it's so nice that
breach.
they're right next to each other.
Yeah, so convenient for them and not me.
Yeah. But yeah, something. People are upset at Limbus Company and are not Limbus Company. That's this. They're upset at Project Moon.
Project Moon.
Yeah. So what they're doing about it is not logging in.
I mean, I played it I couldn't figure out how to get to the first chapter. I will say this about Fire Emblem Heroes. I know exactly where the chapters are. I know where to find the new chapters. Limbus Company, I opened it and there were so many buttons, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm scared.
I like how the player character is an object head.
Yes, I do like how the player character looks. Dante
It
is.
seems like it was like a fun concept and all great. It was just the actual company outside of the game.
Yeah. It's I hope it resolves in a way that is beneficial to all parties except for the people that complained about the swimsuit. I hope those people, their lives actually get worse.
Imagine being so mad about a character. When I first saw it going around, when you mentioned it, I was like, I did see like something about swimsuits, and I was like, oh, was she like over sexualized? Were people
No,
mad?
it was the opposite.
And I was like, oh, God forbid we don't sexualize women for 2 seconds in video games.
And it's not even that they made her like look like a troll or anything. She looked great.
She looks cool.
It's still a skin-tight bodysuit.
Sitting here like, they didn't have the boobs all the way out. How am I supposed to know it's a woman? If the tatas are not in my face. Good lord. Go play Fire Emblem Heroes if you want to see bikini number 575.
Yeah.
Punishing Bird, this literally isn't about you.
I like when gacha games actually do bodysuits for swimwear. I know Dragalia lost it that one year for one of their male units. They put him in, he's like in a whole like surfing bodysuit. He looked cool as shit. What's his name?
Was it Ranzel? I don't remember.
Ranzel did get a summer out, but he had like a barbecue.
Oh, yeah, he was
going on.
barbecuing. I remember that.
Oh,
Makoto, that's his name.
Yeah, I know. The bunny guy, he had a swimsuit also.
The Bonoy.
This
I
is
don't
the guy.
remember his name, which is sad because I did really like him. But... Luca, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Luca.
Yeah.
I think his sister also got one.
Yeah, Cerise.
I fucking hate this one. It teleports. There we go.
Shout out to Dragalia Lost. It was fun until I got sick of grinding.
Yeah, there was a point when I realized they started like. There was a point when like a new banner rolled around and everyone on it was new, and I was just kind of like, oh yeah, this is a game that makes up characters for you to get attached to them to pay so that you pay money for them, and I think I'm gonna stop playing now.
Yeah.
So from everything I've heard about Dragalia Lost, it was one of those games where it was like, wait, people spend money on this game. Like,
Yeah,
it was
it
one of
was-
the
it
most
was-
free-to-play friendly games
Yeah,
I've
it
ever
was
heard of.
very, very good in that sense, which is also partially why I played it. But
I have a friend who was
they
really
definitely-
into it. Yeah.
yeah, they definitely hit a point, and also I think it was by the same company that did Granblue or something, because they
Yes,
had
it
some
is.
characters from Granblue show up,
Yeah, it's a
And,
side game. So.
and yeah, and that was also the point where I was like, I don't care about Granblue, so you're losing me, goodbye.
The important thing to me, IMO, is that cosplayers would replicate the home screen, and I thought that was
Yeah.
incredibly
Mhm.
delightful.
What got me about Dragalia is fun. It was
Yeah.
fun, like just period. But like they kept changing things. Like
Yeah.
I remember what really got me is that like at one point like every worm print used to have like 2 functions, and
Yeah.
they made it so every worm print only had 1 function. And like they
Yeah.
just kept doing that, and I remember at one point Ricky and I just couldn't keep up because then they would keep doing that, and then you'd have to go grind for new things, and we were like,
Yeah.
okay.
They kept adding new levels of difficulty to things, and like, yeah, that's great for people who want more of a challenge, but like, there wasn't anything to do except do the highest level of content.
Mhm.
I have a
I
I have a
did-
standee of one of the sexy knight guys on my shelf. I played
Yeah.
for like
Please,
3 days.
that's-
My friend
that's
got it for me,
no,
and
it's
I
not-
enjoyed looking at him.
The
Yeah.
lead character
It's
always
Leaf.
looked a little
Yes,
bit
yeah.
like Shulk's like American cousin to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuden is bringing that energy.
Yeah.
I have
And
I
I
got a
mean
head-
that fondly.
Yeah.
yes. Listen, I have
I
a
like-
handful of Dragalia guys that I love dearly, but it's like
Corinne and Heimel.
yeah, no, yeah, those are the 2 I was thinking
Yeah.
of. And don't forget their
Yeah.
daughter, who's also a Cthulhu girl. We love
Yeah.
her.
This
Good
is
Sometimes
sometimes a family is just a guy and his Eldritch Nightmare and their Eldritch Nightmare and their other Eldritch Nightmare.
you know what I love about Hindwald that I think
Yeah.
about so often? How they never explained why his face is like that.
Yeah, like
He's
there's stuff
got a-
going on with him, but
What's
that's
Yeah, like,
who's
unrelated.
this guy?
I'll
Pics?
post him.
He's
Yeah.
the, like Frankenstein.
He's
looking guy.
Frankenstein, and half of his face you can kind of see it there, but you can see it better on his
Yeah.
little model.
Just
His
minimize.
face is oiple and like has
Oh.
stitches on it.
Yeah, I think one of
Yeah.
his hands is like that too.
I enjoy this
Yeah.
guy's design greatly.
Yeah.
No,
he's
you
also,
He's also
Yeah, you
healer.
would.
It's a Sam Core character.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
little guy. I do like the
He's-
cheesy art that they
he's
Yeah.
all the little guys.
he's like a fucked up little wizard man who's also like a investigator, and he
Yeah.
teamed up with this guy who worked with the church, who's an inquisitor
Yeah,
for the
he's
church,
I'm.
and they're married.
Yeah.
Aw.
Since we're
It's
talking
like-
about mobile games,
yeah.
no, I'm sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead, Trikey.
It's okay. I don't entirely know what I was gonna say.
Just
I
a
think I was
reminder
saying
that
I was gonna say like it's like Sherlock Holmes, but then I was like, I don't know which one of them is Sherlock Holmes in this
I think
situation.
Depends.
it depends on the day.
Yeah. It's like
All
they're both smart. It's just that like Einwald is an ass.
What's
Corinne
what's
is-
important
Which
is that Curran and Heinwald are just so aggressively married.
yeah,
Just
they
like
are.
they showed up, and I had never seen a video game, like a mobile game, just a fan base so quickly agree that yeah, you're a married couple.
yeah,
because
they're
that's what
just
they are.
and they have a kid. Also, they just have this kid.
This kid who's also
it's the Snoticon special.
Mhm.
yeah, literally. This is their daughter, by the way. She's also she's
hold on,
also
I
near
gotta-
Lothotab.
Sorry about it.
Aw, she's cute.
Yeah,
I like the
like,
character
they're-
designs of this game.
Yeah, their little event was really good.
She turns into this.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Speaking of character designs in mobile games, this
Oh.
made me think again about Tales of Luminaria, which shut down after less than a year of operation.
Oh lord.
That good, huh?
It was the Bamco Nandai game advertised as having 21 protagonists,
Oh,
which sounds like it's just as good of an idea as that sounds. Here's a collage of those characters.
Let's see
There are
these
many
little guys.
flavors of huge titty on display.
Ugh.
None of these are capturing me. That's the
One
sad
of the
part.
characters, the little,
Yeah.
the little
Wait, that big guy in the upper
corner
left
with
is
the
cool.
fancy hat, has like the stupidest shoes I've ever seen in my life. Hold on a second. I can screen cap some of these guys separately.
Yeah, this just comes across to me as like a game that was trying so hard to appeal to everyone that they essentially are
appealed to
appealing to
no
no
one.
one.
Like,
Yeah.
if I recall from reading about it prior to the game's release, there's like three different distinct groups that the characters fall into, like 2 different nations and then some independents. There's like this girl that's very clearly a like crown princess, and then her little attendant that follows her around, and he's wearing like a little sailor boy uniform, but according to TV tropes, he's like the snottiest little bitch to everybody that isn't that blue hair.
Oh,
girl.
he's Jacob. He's Jacob from Fates.
Yeah, he's
I love
basically
Jacob
if Jacob
from
was,
Fates.
looked like
Nobody
he was
does it
12
like
years
him.
old, but was ostensibly implied to be some kind of much older being. There's also this guy that I love hearing about from anybody who knows anything about Tales of Luminaria, because if I recall correctly, he used to be an apple farmer, and then his family died, and he became evil, and now he looks like Dracula's vampire cousin. But still, there's like cutscenes where he like is looking sadly down at apples, like, oh, I remember
You and the apples.
yeah.
You and I'm having the
Also,
apple memories.
we have Saber at home.
Oh yeah, I
God.
just play
Straight up, we
FGO.
have Saber at
Forgot I
home.
played that.
There's
I
this
played
one
FGO
design
for like
that
2
looks
days.
like
I
looks
played
like
it for a couple
somebody
months.
on the character design staff looked at a collage of Shamir, Byleth, and Yuri from 3 Houses and went, yeah, I can make a design that looks like that.
Horny.
Yeah.
That is a horny design.
I also love the totally not hetero vibes of this man with his shoulder blade tattoos and backless top.
Oh my. I can't look back and forth, but I trust
It's totally
I trust
fair.
you.
But yeah, it's just the game felt so like they had something so massive in mind.
They scoped
But-
themselves right in the butt.
That, yeah. Also, the lead guy that they had most of the advertisement with looks like
Fuck.
somebody looked at Luke von Favre and Tsubaki and was like, let's just make him again. Yeah. I'm sure his personality was nothing like Luke, though. Let's be real.
Oh god.
But yeah, it started
Did I
November 3rd,
I'll reset.
2021, and then it ended November 4th.
Lamau.
No, I'm sorry. Let me look at this again, because I misread the page. It started in Japan November 3rd, and then started worldwide November 4th. I don't know why they needed the 1-day lead time. Yeah, on May 10th, 2022, about 6 months since the official launch,
That's so sad.
there was an announcement that it would be shut down on July 19th. All work on any unreleased episodic content during that time would be halted, except for a special episode final focused around Hugo that leads into the anime adaptation. Which
What?
is really what they should have been doing in the first place, just making an episodic anime.
Yeah.
And from what I read, the whole idea of we're just gonna put everything into this Hugo episode was like, basically, we are going to address one of the biggest questions that we have brought up in the narrative before the game gets sunset. And yeah, it's a 2-episode OVA. Or I guess ONA now, if it airs online instead of being premiered via VHS.
I wonder what's gonna happen when Fire Emblem Heroes ends. Cause it's gotta end someday, right?
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, I imagine.
Yeah, it's still pretty popular.
The
That's-
degree to which they're willing to scope creep Faye implies that they will go until it stops making money.
Which will be a hot minute if the sales are any indicator. Well, it makes like more money than literally any of Nintendo's other mobile games. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that like scale. Like, The fact that it like outsells even the Pokemon games, I think, is like okay.
Yeah, well, I think that's the nature of a gacha also, because like Pokemon
Yeah.
Go isn't there. It's not. You can play it for free, and there's no. Well, I don't know about Pokemon Go anymore. I haven't played it in a while, but like, at least when I did play it, it was like you could play it for free, and all you get out of paying them for stuff is like
More items,
keeping
I
up
think.
with potentially other people who are better at it than you, kind of thing.
I'm
Yeah.
not immune to Glorbo from my shows. Oh fuck.
In
Yeah.
parentheses, Fire Emblem. Also, I just like
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Heroes gameplay. It's
The
me
big
when
thing
there's a
that
grid.
got me with Faye, that got me to stop playing it all those years ago, was just I was so exhausted with trying to keep up with how many characters you have to pull to keep your Plorbos valid for any of the non-story elements, which were the only other ways to get orbs. Like if you don't pay attention to the PvP aspects, that's fine. But most of those, if you aren't like keeping up, so to speak, you're not clearing that stuff. So you're not getting the orbs, and the ratio at which you receive orbs to the against how many are required to pull characters is the worst part of Faye.
I suppose,
Yeah,
though, I will
I-
say, Faye's kind of generous compared to other gachas in
It's-
terms of rates
Yeah.
and like the free summons and the tickets.
I would say
Now maybe it is.
Now.
It's been
yeah,
improved, I
now.
think.
Yeah.
for at least 4 or 5 years it was not.
No, I would agree with that. I've been playing since day one, but like
It's
it's
definitely
like
gotten
it is
nicer. It's gotten kinder.
significantly kinder.
In
And
its
I would
old
also
days.
say with like
My
no go.
my policy on games, mobile games, whatever, is if your time translates into getting something, that's fine. Like if your time or money it goes into getting something, that's fine. If it goes into a chance at getting something, no.
Yeah.
It's
Which
a scam,
which,
bro.
you know what? I'll say Faye's got one of the big reasons Faye's gotten a lot kinder is because they've put in so many opportunities to guarantee you get what you want. Like, there's the
Yeah.
whole sparking system.
grabs
there's the free tries system.
you, puts my hands on either side of your face, and just sort of stares you in the eyes.
Hi.
Oh, you're like
Licks you.
Stockholmed a little bit, girl. Like it's
Yeah,
not.
no, I obviously
It's like
I don't
they're
recommend
kind
spending
to
money
you.
on
I'm
it,
like,
but it's still fun.
oh, you poor innocent soul. No,
I would agree.
I've been
that they
playing
have
I've been playing like a little Korean, like mobile RPG thing called Tower of Winter for a few months. They make you watch ads to unlock more content, but you just unlock it. It's no like dice rolls. It's fine. Like you just get a thing for watching like an ad for like 10 minutes. Like they're just making money. They're not gouging you. Like there's ways of doing this that aren't, a
Yeah,
black
I-
hole.
me since playing Toho Lost Word is like it's not directly comparable because Lost Word does not have a function
Fuck.
where you can merge existing friends in terms of like you can like take one unit skills and put them on another one. That function does not exist in my Toho mobile game. One of the big things that gets me about Faye in comparison to other games is like, yeah, they've definitely made a lot of really genuinely good decisions and like, okay, we're gonna add sparking, we're going to start expanding the options for which you can spark things. They have whenever they do like the legendary banners, they do make it so that the only 5 stars you can pull are the banner ones.
Not the harmony of skin showing up at my door.
This is me. Hi,
but
girl.
but other than
Girl,
that,
you look
if
like
you
this?
pull on
A little bit.
if you pull on any other banner, it's like
Oh no.
how many dudes are on this banner that you can pull at any given time? And also the cost analysis of some of the orb packs just still kills me because it's like, okay, I can buy, and this is off of a graphic from November 2022 because I realized my historical reference would not be accurate today, so I had to Google it to see if they had improved anything. You can buy 170 orbs for $75. Is that still correct?
I
think
don't
so.
know. I haven't looked at the shop in maybe 4 years.
But that means that if you spend $75, you can get, like, if it's 20 orbs for 5 pulls, it takes $75 to maybe spark somebody. I really think that if they, like, even doubled the amount of orbs that they currently give you for chapters or any of their other events that they give you stuff for, like the GHBs or the, whatever they give orbs for, if they just took all of those rewards and just hit double, I think that would be enough of a significant change.
That would be nice. What gets me about Faye, though, when it comes to, not to defend the gacha game, because it's a gacha game.
It doesn't need our help.
Yeah, obligatory gacha game.
All
know,
gacha
it's a
games
gacha
are
game.
at a baseline bad.
Yeah. But what gets me about Faye, and what's kept me playing it, not just because I'm very autistic about Fire Emblem, like, let's ignore that for a second, but what keeps me, like, playing it, and again, I mean, shout out to them. Not only have they created a nature of, summoning for the PNGs of the guys you like and summoning for new broken units, but they have another, like, market for why you should want to buy orbs, and that's summoning for skills. Because Lord knows I've done that.
I do
But
love,
also-
the number one thing I love about Faye is the Godzilla battle essence
That is
of
pretty
it all. Because a lot of gacha games, you get your guy, and they are just them forever. Maybe you could stick a weapon on them or whatever. But Fire Emblem Heroes just lets you, I could take my plus 10 completely free to play Camus and just give him Beast Blast. And I could just do that. It's awesome.
That's what I was about to fucking say. With other gacha games, what sucks about them is that eventually at some point you cannot clear the new content with the baseline units. You have to go summon for like the new OP guys. And like Faye has that problem to an extent also, but I would say they're pretty good about giving us good free units. Like you get one free CYL, a lot of the newer free characters you get from the books, and you don't even have to beat all the story to get those characters. In fact, if you start a new Faye account, they straight up tell you like, hey, go clear chapter 1 of all these books so you can go get these guys so that you can go do more content. But like sitting here like, oh haha, new Godsword, oh, I cannot hear you over my plus 10 Nino who I've been using since year 1.
Also, quick sidebar, we have some more guys to select from. Judgment Bird, its scale would never neglect the weight of even the smallest sin. This unknown one, this magical bullet can truly hit anyone, just like you say, and Rudolph of the Sleigh, with my infinite hatred, I grant you this.
Magical bullet!
Bullet.
No. Bird.
Gun.
I kind of like the bird.
The chat is also saying bird. Y'all gonna make me deal with Apocalypse Bird. Oh, okay, another one. Unknown. Its memories began
Did
with a
someone
warm hug.
just make that noise, or was that the game?
Hi, how are ya?
That was Andrew.
Oh.
Forsaken Murder. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me and Child of the Galaxy. Long description.
Child of the Galaxy.
The new one.
The new one? Oh, okay. Can I get a tiebreaker?
The new one.
The new one. Okay.
A warm hug sounds nice.
Don't
What
hug
could go
whatever's in
wrong?
that
Bad it
containment unit.
I
We're on
have a
day 21
quota
already.
now. Oh shit.
I also, I need to make one amendment to my previous statement about Faye. There are 2 things I think they need to do to make their game infinitely better. One, double all of their current orb rewards for their game modes and chapter clears and everything. 2, actually fucking buff Alphonse, Sharina, and Anna.
Correct.
Or at least give them like a legendary,
Sorry,
and then give
I
us the
got so
legendary
excited,
version
I
for
Give them,
free.
give them like an overall stat boost
Landmine
every time
moment.
a new book is released that meets the current meta.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like you're gonna guarantee that people will stop pulling for new guys, because you can't rely on 3 melee fighters for very long.
Also, you know what? Controversial opinion, because a lot of people, they don't think it's necessary, but I think the feather count to up a unit should be reduced to 10,000.
I agree.
20,000, it's fine. Like, not to brag, but I make 20,000 feathers a week. But like for a new player, I do be grinding in the arena. I will not lie. I do enjoy playing in the arena.
I see.
And Aether raids. But like for a new player, I remember when I started playing, like it took me like a month to get my first 20,000 feathers, and it was like pulling teeth.
Because you also had to get all the shards to upgrade them too.
Yes. Like it's
I don't even think about those anymore.
Yeah.
I literally have not thought about shards until the moment you just mentioned.
No, I know.
They
But,
also
like,
just
way
keep
back when.
adding new methods to make characters stronger, like new currencies to get that will improve
Yeah, they kind of
characters.
do be having currency.
They gotta chill out with that.
Which I feel like a lot of that would be made easier if they just periodically were like, okay, all characters released through the end of such and such book will get a flat stat boost.
Yeah, that would be optimal, but they won't do that.
That would make sense.
I think also what they need to do, they need to make,
I like how it's egoless, by the way.
they're like recurring game modes. Can y'all like increase the frequency of the good ones, please?
Yes.
And by the good ones, I mean
Forging bonds.
Forging bonds.
Get
more
rid of
those,
the
like,
get
more
rid of tap
Tempest
battle.
Trials.
Nobody cares about tap battle.
Nobody cares
I
about
liked
tap
the chess
battle.
one.
No, that one's fine.
That one's
Loki's
fun.
fine.
That one's fun. What's the random one? I like Hall of Forms a lot. I think that's very
Forms
fun.
Fucks. And also,
Yeah,
that's just more
that one's like a fun puzzle
As
that makes you
as
Been
someone
getting
who's
formats for
as
free.
someone who has loudly stopped playing that game a while ago because I realized it kind of sucked. Hall of
Ooh,
Forms
we got
was
a
the
dust
closest
reveal.
thing to a objectively good experience in Fire Emblem
No,
Hero.
the
Like,
new
if-
game mode
if-
that
if-
came out with? That fucks.
That's fun.
If
Hall of
they,
Forms
if,
is
well, no,
basically
if Fire
roguelike
Emblem
Fang.
Hero, yeah,
new
exactly.
one
If
is
their
roguelike
their
Fang.
game model was entirely that, and there was nothing outside of the Hall of Forms,
I
it would be
I don't agree
a way
with that,
more
but-
functional game.
But Champion, I think that's your game design degree
that's
talking
the
for
problem.
you.
Their testing
That's
grounds
the
to make
problem I
roguelike
feel
I'm
like-
not talking about what would make Fire Emblem Heroes better. I'm talking about the game being good.
Yeah,
at all.
that's my
Like,
problem. a little
I'm
bit.
not saying all of Fire Emblem Heroes should be like this. I'm saying that's like a good game vestigially attached to Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. The whole of Fire Emblem Heroes is a bunch of other different types of games tacked together to make you keep paying them for Fire Emblem characters.
I mean,
Yeah.
it do be
Hall-
working. Hence the
Hall of
Yeah,
Forms
like,
are like the one that
if it's
maybe
fun, then it's
punched
fun.
you in the
Like,
dick
have
the
fun.
least.
I
Maybe.
like I mean I like Tempest Trials and I like what's the fucking the friendship one? Forging Bonds, but it's
Forging
mostly
Bonds.
because of the story, because those are like the story events. So that's why I like those.
That's my other
Especially
recommendation to
Forging
Fire Emblem Heroes. Hire a writer.
Yeah, I
Can
mean
y'all do that?
I
for
don't
the
I don't
main
know
story?
who wrote Soren's Forging Bonds for the last banner,
They were
but they were
cooking, they were
on
cooking.
their shit. That was such a good one. I was like, oh.
I was
Little guy.
emotional as fuck.
No, yeah, like it's usually
They
like
write-
mediocre at best. They send you to the library or to the eating food club, but Soren's like, bro, I'm thinking, I'm cooking.
When Soren was like, "You think he's here to have a better life?" I was like, "Oh!" Falls to my knees, throws up.
Bro, is very.
Kelly's character's built different.
Also, take a look at Judgment Bird. Look at this thing.
Oh, he looks injured.
He's gonna judge you.
Now you know what
Oh
I do
yeah,
love
I
Faye
forgot
for?
he's an A-Lift level guy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's fine, probably. don't have enough boxes.
Shout out to
102.
Faye for making the older games relevant again. That's the big
Anyway,
thing
I
for me.
realized just now, you know who they should have put on the tea time banner instead of Lysithia?
Oh.
They should have put Yuritsa because that would
They
have been
totally
so
should have.
fucking
You're
funny.
so right.
And it also
My-
would have matched,
That would have put
having,
my orb stash in
Mercedes
danger though, because
there.
I was already Sigurd hunting.
My listen. My conspiracy theory is that we're gonna get a part 2 of that banner, and Yuritsa will be there next year.
I
Yeah.
hope
Because-
so. If they're gonna
That was
do
a
more
really good
fake
theme.
characters anytime soon, and they do that banner again, I hope Yuritsa gets a spot.
Also, like, can I just say, let me give props to Faye real quick. Shout out to them for taking, what, 6 years to break down and do a fucking maid and butler banner?
Yeah!
So, like, I remember for years, people were like, okay, when are you guys gonna do it? When are you guys gonna do it?
When are
And
you
I
guys
was like,
gonna
"Oh."
cave?
And then they did, and it was really cute and sweet, and the pair, like, made me
And it
emotional.
wasn't
It's
like weird and
wow.
gross.
No, yeah, literally, I was like, yeah, this is so...
They put Sigurd in a situation. Literally, it could not have gone better for me. I am taking the dub.
Well, I was so happy
Yeah,
when I
you
free
really
summoned
won
him. I
there.
was like, yay!
I
He's so
had
handsome,
to,
I
I had
love
to
him.
spend 150 orbs, but you know what? Anything for him. It's okay. I
Yeah.
forgive him.
Can you take these?
Oh no.
Yeah, you can have some if you want. They're really good.
I don't
Ugh.
like these goops. I don't like
Why not?
goops.
What you got against Scoop?
Look at them. They're so full of ancient knowledge.
Yeah? It's free.
Ugh.
Sounds like something a goop full of ancient knowledge would say.
I am a bit of a goop full of ancient knowledge.
I haven't let like I've let a couple guys die,
Tea
but
time
like
banner.
not too many.
Affectionate.
yeah, that was a really good banner. What banner is coming next? I forget. I forgot.
Hey Ricky! Do you know off the top of your head what seasonal we're getting in Faye next? It's not Halloween, is it?
Isn't there like? Is this the wild card one? We just had the wild card one, right?
They,
I think they should
it
do
used to-
pirates again.
It
No,
absolutely
Pirates-
would not
Pirates
be
is done.
Halloween, considering it's not even August. It's not even September.
No,
yet.
they. You know what? This is around the
Should have
time we would get the
dance.
dancing banner, but they got rid of the dancing banner.
Which is
They
sad
haven't
because I
done
like
one
the
of those.
dancing banner.
I love the dancing banner, especially when they did different themes for it. Like we had the summer
Yeah.
festival one, we had the ballroom one. It was fun. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This guy's just
Masquerade-
like handling it on his own.
I think
down
it'd be
here.
really funny
Masquerade
if
Latisse is
they
my
used
beloved.
it as an excuse to just release a whole bunch of duos all at once, and it was like a just like a paired dancing banner of
Oh,
different
yeah.
dance styles.
No, I remember there are so many units that I look at them, like seasonal ones now, and I'm like, oh, if you guys were totally meant to be a duo unit. The
Oh,
first one that
it
comes
was
to
a
mind-
cultural one. The chat says cultural one, the Flame Tribe.
Oh yeah!
I hope
Huh,
you know what I kind of want. I want like a Vala themed banner because we don't see a lot of.
Didn't, well, they had the
Valets.
Dream one, which was a bunch
Yeah,
of
but that's
people.
like
I know it's
weird.
not real, but it was people in those clothes.
yeah. I guess that's true. I don't know.
We've had what have we had? We've had a Nabata one.
Yeah,
No.
it's all like desert.
No, we haven't had Nabata.
There
We've
was
had
there was definitely a Plegia theme.
yeah, we've had
Yeah.
Plegia,
And a Kadane
Hatari,
one.
and then Flame Tribe.
They're sending you to the desert.
Yeah.
What other
I would-
deserts?
It's kind of their Orientalist banners. to be
Yeah.
honest.
they
Sitting
should
for, like,
they should do something else with it. Like what else?
Yeah,
But
the
also sitting
Kadane
here,
one
like,
was
if you-
cute
I did like.
for the boys because they were like, but then the girls were in like skimpy.
Nina looked okay.
Yeah.
Nina looked
Nina's
fine.
a child, so she escaped the.
No,
there is the
vacation.
harmony of sin.
Listen,
Skin. There it is.
And I know it's kind of blasphemous to say this because Ursula's Kadane alt was drawn by Rika Suzuki, who is
Yeah.
very
Did you
base.
just say draw.
But that is drawed. Shut
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean.
Sorry.
But it is the worst
Drawing.
Ursula has ever looked. Sorry, not sorry. I am the authority on Ursula alts, and that is the
Yeah.
worst she's ever looked.
I don't like how this
Like, it's
thing
not
leaves
bad,
a trail of
but
meat.
this could be better. Nina looks really cute though.
Yeah,
Nina
she
was,
looked
like,
good. I
really-
liked
Nina's ready for school.
controversial opinion. I thought Byleth was actually kind of fun looking. I know he was like a little
His
ugly.
little shorts.
He was like a little ugly, but in a way where I was like, yeah, King, sir.
Stay ugly.
Yeah, no,
I
like
am
he should be a little
professor.
ugly. I think.
Yeah.
for his health.
Tiamat's
what-
gonna hate me because I think that Kadane Ursula looks better than Summer Ursula.
Yo, you're
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah, you're testing.
We're
both.
allowed to disagree on this.
Okay. But as long as we all agree that base Ursula is the best Ursula
Yeah,
ever
she looks
looked.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Base Ursula, that artist hasn't drawn any other units, so
Ursula.
I am assuming that they don't work for they're just not involved on Fae anymore. But base Ursula, I don't know if it's the purple line art, I don't know what it is, but they were cooking with this one.
They cooked.
I gotta say, even if
Punishing bird, no.
whether or not you want to argue like there's too many Byleths or whatever in Fae, I think that Byleth has always had good art in Fae.
Yeah.
Even the quote unquote worst
Even the
art, which
Rhea
is,
duo.
even
That
even
one
if
is,
is
like,
the worst
fine.
art, so to speak, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's,
Rhea's
it's like
is
it's
the
a
one that
7
was
out of
bad.
10.
I wish their boobs were not so balloons.
That's cute
Yeah.
moon for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I did, admittedly, at one point, one of the Camilla alts, I remember thinking it looked a little weird, but then in retrospect, I'm like, no, that's literally just how boobs work if you're laying back like that. So
Now Bathhouse Camilla is atrocious.
Yeah. No, she looks not.
Remember
good.
how they edited
I'm
it?
sorry, I just need, every time that comes up, I just need to bring up the weapon, the ouch pouch.
Yeah.
I gave that to
Yeah.
my
No,
Summer
I-
Frederick.
I was thinking of Summer Camilla's art
Right.
specifically, the boob physics on that. I was
Oh,
like,
she was fine.
in retrospect, like, no, that's just how boobs
Yeah,
work.
she was fine. Not my favorite, but fine.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? I'm
but like
fucking...
Brave Byleth,
Hold on.
Looks
We got
good.
another. We got one.
That one's a circle.
A circle. I believe a circle means that you will be forced to pick. They're like come in a set, so you'll be forced to pick another one for your next one. So this is Snow White's apple. The day a ripe apple fell off the tree in the garden where the princess and the king stood, the witch's heart shattered. Laetitia, she was so sad that she had to leave her dear friends behind, so she came up with a brilliant idea. And
Uh-oh.
Popodai, dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger.
Press
Yeah,
the button!
Little angel, little
Press
angel,
the
little
button.
angel.
I love Papoda. I know exactly what this
Yeah.
thing is. Alright. Ooh, 3 ones I haven't gotten yet. Now everything will be just fine. And the prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. And the final chapter ends with the phrase, born again.
The
I
prayer.
like the first
Prayer.
one.
I heard a bunch
Yeah.
of prayers. Prayers. Okay.
Sure.
Outvoted.
Take me to
Amen.
church. Oh, fuck. They're sending me emails. The email's
Oh.
not found me well.
I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies.
Kindest regards. Ooh, the CEO is sending me emails. I think he likes me.
Ugh. On one hand, the Desert Banner and Phase have been kind of cringe, but on the other hand, if we go to Nevada, that'd be the perfect place for a Jafar. I'm just grabs them.
We're gonna get. It would
No,
be. We would
forget-
probably get another like Idun alt, which
Forget
I don't mind,
Jafar
but she has
alt.
so many.
No.
Hawkeye
ever
would
say that
actually
phrase to
get an
me.
alt.
Hawkeye.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Also, don't ever say the phrase "forget that Jafar alt" to me. I'll kill you.
I
You'll
want-
die in a fire.
Canis.
You try
In
and
a little
kill me.
costume.
There are better options for, or
Well,
there
can-
are more.
Candace would
important
also.
options.
Oh, you know, it'd be such a fun harmonic that they would literally never do. But I just
Oh.
thought of just now. They would
What?
never. They would never do it for a lot of reasons. But
Uh-huh.
I think Nurgle and Canis would be such a fun duo.
That would be
Bro,
fun.
we are deadbeat dads, and by really putting the dead in deadbeat.
We are consumed by the dark magics.
No, I'd love to see them do a harmonic duo that is Hawkeye with Baby Green.
That'd be cute.
Oh.
I'd also love to see a Nino and Canis duo. That's her uncle
Yes.
for real
Oh my
life.
god, I want that so bad.
That's her uncle.
That would
That's
be
her
like the perfect
uncle.
unit for me and Tiamat. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
literally.
Hawkeye is so
Oh,
huge
Popodai.
and beefy.
it's a up.
We deserve a Hawkeye alt, almost as much as we deserve a fucking
Oh, no one died.
Tsubaki alt.
Mm.
No, listen. I love Hawkeye. He's wonderful. Big
And
titties,
by
big.
we, I mean me.
I just listen. I've got like 4 Ninos, and I only have 2 Jafars. Do you see the problem here? I look at IS. You see the problem here? Not for Nino. Nino's fine, but Jafar is useless. Look at him. He doesn't know what he's doing. He needs his buddy.
Yeah.
Ugh. That being said, I can't complain. I did get a fallen Linus this year, and I did have an absolute meltdown on Twitter about that.
I really like.
I remember.
He is plus,
I
he is plus
genuinely
10 heart
really
emoji.
like Kadane Violet's art.
It looks good. His costume looks
artist-
silly, but the art looks good.
You're a little ugly,
The
but
artist
that's
really
okay.
Go,
the
King,
artist
go.
really popped off with the lighting on it.
No, yeah, the art is beautiful. He is ugly. Is
I
that
like that about them though.
No,
about
yeah,
him, though,
no,
'cause he's like,
I-
I'm here to be comfortable and
my
study magic.
my opinion on Byleth? I have complicated opinions on Byleth because I hate Byleth in Three Houses. They are the least interesting. Every time I look at them, I'm like, you sicken me. But
Yeah.
the minute you remove them from the context of Three Houses, I'm like, this is the most interesting character concept I've ever seen. You are a soulless husk put in charge of a bunch of high schoolers. What zany things could happen? And then you play the game, it's like, oh, it's boring. Like,
No, literally.
I love Three Hopes Byleth. Like, you are being puppeted. You got Lewined.
I love all of their like forging bonds. I love forging bonds Byleth where they let them just say some of the most out of pocket shit.
Yeah,
And it's
what
like-
is that?
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah,
meat
like-
crucifix.
It's just
I
me on
gotta
a Tuesday
admit,
night.
that is one of the things I like a lot about Byleth because it's like they are such an autistic little guy, and then they're like being used as like the shell for Rhea's rampaging mommy issues.
Bro, you contain multitudes. You don't get to decide.
By which I mean you have more than one soul in you.
Get sold, idiot. I also like male Byleth's design a lot. I think he looks pretty cool. Female Byleth has her issues.
I've grown to like it more over time.
Female
I
Byleth
like,
fills me with rage.
I like the
I don't
fan
hate her.
ideas of
She's
like
fine.
the little cut in the front of her shirt is like she was putting on her shirt one day and the seam ripped and she was just like, fuck it.
Fuck
No,
you,
she
ball.
makes me so mad because it's just like she just reminds me of that old shitty trope of like, oh, it's the girl version, make her sluttier.
Yeah.
And it's also like she just doesn't look good to me. And also when they were like, oh, she's supposed to be a professor. I look at male Byleth when I see it. I look at her and I'm like, you are a college student. Get out of my sight.
That's a
You
Hot
make me
Topic
mad."
employee.
Yeah. And I also
Sam basically dresses like
No,
that.
literally, I looked at her, I'm like, my drip.
Look back.
You should not be teaching college if you look like
I've
me.
kind of grown to like Violet's design. The one thing I will say is do one of two things. Either close the gap in her top between her little collar
Yeah,
and
it's so
the-
stupid.
where the current neckline is, or close up the belly button window. If you did one of those things and left everything else the same, flaws and all, I would be like, yeah, okay.
I don't like her tights. I think they're
I don't. Yeah, they're
they're
also
too
bad.
like modern. Like that's something
I
you could
should
just
be
buy.
Kinda dig them.
You
She can
can't.
wear
Oh, you
black
can't
tights.
complain about that in the fucking ICBM game. You can't do that.
Okay, but that's
Well,
like
let's see.
there's like
That-
okay,
No.
no.
yeah.
Let me
Shut the
let
fuck
me
up.
no
Fuck you.
shush. Let me explain my methodology. There's like a
No.
there's like a scale. There's medieval times stuff and there's ICBM. And tights is just close enough to the middle where I'm like, if you're gonna go like weird futuristic stuff, you gotta go all the way. Don't half-ass it and put her in
Yeah,
Hot Topic $4 tights.
The
Give her a
problem
gun,
is,
at
like,
least.
It's literally just her.
Yeah,
And
that's
no one-
also it.
everyone
She
else is
doesn't
dressed as, like,
fit
medieval
the fact
tights.
the ICBMs distinctly do not fit into the world. Like that's the whole problem. There's a nuke.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is. They call it a javelin of light because they're morons. But she's just
Well, I
wearing
mean, if
tights.
he saw it and didn't have a
The
word for
fucking-
it.
I don't know if the Three Houses characters are dressed as medieval as people here are implying.
No,
Have you
but, like,
seen
they're
the
not-
school
they're not
uniforms?
just,
They're
like-
not exactly.
No, but they're
They're
not
not-
He
wearing
has a
lace tights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Three Houses makes me so mad.
It's
Dorothea fell sideways
so
out of the
many
train on her way to being a JoJo protagonist. Like, that's not.
I also
There's
don't like
like
her hat, to be
lines.
fair. Sorry,
Yeah.
controversial opinion. She looks out of place.
Yeah.
Post time skip, she looks fine though.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
looks
it's
good
like-
post-time.
They look like that, but like they're also like they suffer from the same character design as Violet, and then you look at the like generics and they're literally all just like knights.
It's like a knight
Yeah.
from history.
Yeah, it's like
That's
these
true.
people the
If the whole
planet
world was
characters
like
are,
that, it'd be forgivable.
Yeah.
But it's just the ones they want to look sexy.
yeah.
Ugh. Three Houses.
What is
so
happening?
much-
Punishing Bird.
has
No!
so
Three
much cool
Houses
shit in
has
it.
given me 2 different adult age Huberts to stare at though. So.
That's all Malin needs. Huberts.
Yeah.
Both 2 flavors of vampire. Welcome to the Black Parade vampire and Court Vizier who will poison your opponents in their sleep.
I do love Hubert's like very obvious evil advisor, but he's like completely dedicated. Like there's no he just looks like that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
just
he
him.
would betray Edelgard for his own goals, but he's like, actually, Edelgard is like my
Is a
best
Chad.
friend.
If anything happens to Edelgard, I will destroy everyone in this room and then myself.
But
Not grant us love landing on my employees again. I gotta be more
They
careful.
want love. Give them
Also,
love,
like-
Sam.
Oh no.
With
So many
Bernie,
dead.
With her dad, he's like, you want me to kill that guy for you?
God, there's so many things about Three Houses that independently I like. I like a couple of the characters just fine, but then when they put it all together into like a coherent game, I was like,
It just became a soup.
You are
yeah, it's
a
like
soup.
Not
okay.
in a good way.
You had a lot
I-
of cool things, points at Marianne.
I've
a lot
of
enjoyed what
really
I've
good
played of
things.
Three Houses, but nothing. The only thing I dislike about Three Houses is hearing people talk about Three Houses in any form.
Okay,
so
well shut
weird.
up.
I don't. I don't care. I'm not. To be clear here, I'm not just talking about Three Houses fans. Points at all of you. It's like I don't give. I can't tell you how little I give a fuck about people's opinion. I've heard so many opinions on Three Houses. I'm like, it's just it's a mid at
no.
worst video game.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Like at
I
the end
just
of the
got
day,
someone
it's fine. I just I hate what it did to Fire Emblem, like temporarily.
All right, let's
Like,
all air
God
our
for Engage.
controversial opinions on the most popular Fire Emblem game of all time, Arcanea Saga.
Oh no.
That's the most-
I need to leave.
Which one is that?
What?
Camus is in that one. Heart emoji.
I thought for a second you were
Michaela's
talking about
also
the
there.
Michaela's is
FE1, and I was gonna say my controversial opinion
No,
is
I-
that
go off.
you should be allowed to recruit Tiki with Marth, but you can't. So when in the one and only time I played it, I had to kill her because Bantu had died like
Oh,
10
no.
chapters before.
Well, don't
Oh,
let
no.
Bantu die then, I guess.
Get good.
Should
you
I
Bantu,
leave?
that's your
Everybody
grandpa.
else
You
can
let
be
your grandpa
recruited with
die.
Marth or Sita. I was so mad.
Simply
Wow.
get good, I suppose.
Don't let her loving grandpa die.
I'll tell that to college-aged me, I guess.
Yeah.
I never finished FE1. I know I got the special edition. It's the stuff that came
Yeah.
with it is very cool. Never finished it
Yeah.
because it's kind of unbearable to play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did not
pretty
even
edgy.
open it. I just wanted the cool stuff.
Yeah, the cool stuff
Yeah.
is very cool. I love the glass cartridge.
Yeah.
The acrylic cartridge, yes!
That's the
I have that
coolest
in
thing
my-
on my shelf.
It's in my. I have a little Fire Emblem shrine I've posted.
Oh, yeah, me too,
before
me
that's
too.
there.
It's in the shrine.
Yeah.
You know, controversial Arcanea Saga appear. Nina should kiss a girl. I don't know
I
what girl.
agree.
I need her to
Yeah.
get away from men.
Minerva. No, sorry, Minerva has a
Points
girl.
at Camus. Get away from her. Get a job.
Excuse you. Minerva
If I
has
get a job,
two
I mean
hands.
go be unconscious for a
Be
little while.
Nina should in fact kiss Minerva because consider Paula losing her fucking mind when she realizes she's involved with not one but 2 princesses.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, good for
The
Paula.
drama, the intrigue.
Paula,
No, that's a game I
Paula
want to play.
deserves it.
I love. Okay,
Hard.
Paula and Minerva. Can we talk about how their color schemes match? Like they have headbands
Yeah.
in each other's colors.
Yeah.
I know what you are.
I
Yeah, you
really
guys-
like Palace
they're
design
lesbians,
in
pretty
Echoes
much.
too.
Minerva fucks hard. She's so cool. I love Minerva.
Minerva- like,
the saddest thing is
Chad.
her end story being like, oh, and then she went to become like a cleric or something.
Yeah.
Like, no, she didn't. She's
I mean,
dating
like,
her
I
girl.
get it. Between her and Matilda, because they both kind of get
Mhm.
that ending, I'm more forgiving for Minerva because her whole thing is that, like, you talk to her, she's immediately like, I don't want to be doing this. I want to go
Yeah,
home.
her
So
whole
I'm like,
family was,
okay,
like, had issues with
go
being,
be a
like, warlike
priest.
and stuff, and she's like, I want out. So
Yeah.
like, I get it.
But like,
it is also,
but like Matilda's like, I'm the biggest Chad on this field. I'm gonna go become a
Yeah.
housewife. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, girl, no, get back here. The country's gonna fall apart without you.
Girl, please, you
It's
are
like
you
the
have
exact
carrying
opposite
Olm's
vibe
root on
of
the
that
back
one.
of your shoulders.
It's like the exact opposite vibe of that one end screen from Street Fighter with Chun-Li, where she's like, "Finally, you can rest in peace
And become
and I
a
can get back
young
to being
single
a young
woman."
single girl."
You know what I think about every day that I'm still flabbergasted that Faye did when it comes to Arcanea girls?
Oh.
The fact that they demoted not just fucking Nina, but they demoted Elise too.
Yeah. The
both, like,
disrespect.
They both like I could get them demoting Elise, okay? Because she's like a background character.
She shows up
right?
for like
Not
one
even
scene and she's
playable.
possessed.
Yeah, she's playable maybe at the very end of 12.
You
And
You
yet she
demoted
has one of the
Nina?
highest strengths.
Yeah.
Nina, the source of the whole Harden subplot. I mean, I don't want to blame her for that, but like she is
No.
part of it. Not her fault.
Mrs.
She-
Loveless Marriage?
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
demoted Miss Loveless Marriage herself. What?
She was the moment when it came to not loving your husband.
She owned the Fire Emblem and she gave it to Mark.
Yeah,
she's
and she was
the,
like,
the
use
Fire
this-
Emblem lady.
Use this to open chests because it's not really relevant. This is just a thing we have.
It's,
Go
you
open
know,
chests.
kind of a clout thing.
Can we talk about other Three Houses spoilers, or should we avoid them at this point?
I mean, I think we've all played Three Houses.
Yeah.
I think that more people who are big fans of Three Houses should take in the fact that Cornelia is like just some dude.
Yeah! Honestly,
Oh my god.
I love
It's
that.
just a guy
I-
inside Cornelia's body, like he, I get to be a hot girl, right?
Yeah, in Faye, it's pretty funny. I love Cornelia and Faye.
Bro, and doesn't she have a line where she's like, "Oh, you wanna have some fun? Oh no, I don't want to ruin this body yet." I'm like, "Oh, girl."
Hello?
Scary. No, literally. Again, that's why I say Three Houses has a lot of cool things, but they're not doing any of them right.
But in all the other media, it's like, dang.
It's like, oh, hold on.
I think
Hold
that's
on.
why the fans went so insane for
Uh-oh,
it.
Punishing
because
Bird, no.
It didn't completely deliver on anything that it could have, so it's such a fertile ground for fans to do whatever the fuck they want.
Mm-hmm. Which, honestly,
I'm gonna throw into the world that I think delivers on the content it teases, it like hints at. I'm gonna say maybe Awakening in some respects, and I'm not sure if I can honestly give that a Echoes. Echoes also to some degree.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if how many Fire Emblem games I can actually award that to though.
Mhm.
Like I love FE8. Most of the characters are kind of cardboard cutouty.
They're my
Not
friends,
not
though.
not terribly
Don't tell
so,
Dwyer.
but like
for you.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say Dwyer would like to know your location.
no, I like FE8 too. They have, I think that they have the most personality of some of the like they have a very cohesive cast in that one, I think, but it's not like, if I'm being honest in the grand scheme of, you know, culture and video games and storytelling, they are not, whoa, they're
Galaxy
Huh.
Brain. Yeah.
they're-
Yeah, no,
they're
FE8's
yeah.
a very, it's
And,
like the
like-
platonic ideal of a Fire Emblem
And like
game
the
to me.
other GBA games,
It's like I will
Shut
pepper
the
in the
hell up.
fact that
and-
I have a
and the now's the part where I get stabbed by half of the server. It's time.
Get your knives
uh,
out.
If you say anything bad about
Fucking
FE4, we get your throat.
FE4 and FE5, everything that
Yeah.
has been done by fans about that, cool as fuck. Everything that's in that game,
I completely
you're
agree
right.
with you.
Yeah, that's the
120%.
thing, like, that's why we like it.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
like-
like the base game.
The base
It's
game,
like
they definitely put something in there. The implications are enough to make the
there-
mind
yeah,
wander,
I
but the
don't
game
think-
itself,
I think that
eh.
I think
Everything about FE4 and 5 that succeeded was in spite of Kaga as opposed to because of Kaga.
No, yeah, every
no.
time
You know
somebody
what?
goes,
I'm gonna say it. Fuck Kage. He's not involved in this conversation even. I don't think it's
yeah.
just down to
No,
Kage.
I don't think any of us like Kage either.
I think that there are. I am increasingly like firm in this opinion that there are maybe 2 Fire Emblems that have had like a delivery on the premise that they offered, like that I find to be satisfying to that premise. The rest are like a flavor on top of chess, which is fine. But like
The chess
people like to pretend that it's something more than that, and I not
No,
pretend
it's-
like
it's-
fan art, but like
It
they
is an
people
anime
talk about
game.
it like it's people talk about it like it's something more than like a hint
Was that
of
like a
flavor.
chainsaw monster?
No,
Yes.
that was my weapon, I think.
Okay,
I am the chainsaw monster.
nice.
Everything okay in there?
what are the 2
Yig.
problems for that, Andrew? Is it
lobotomy
8 in
part,
Valentia?
so no.
It's Valentia, and weirdly I give it to Awakening, I think, because while I think I've complained about Awakening a lot in this server before, which is why that seems a little, but like the first third of Awakening I like. My problems with Awakening are more like I feel that Awakening delivers on a lot of stuff actually, and then there's some other stuff also
Yeah, it's
there for some
anime.
reason. Like no, like I feel like it delivers on what it sets out to do, and then there's like
A bunch
an
of
extra
stuff.
an extra 200% of game that's there also, and it's like they did it like it feels like they did good on like writing the parts that they cared about, and then so much other stuff was tacked on
I mean,
for the like game
I will
purposes,
say this about
which is
Awakening.
fine.
You say a lot of stuff was tacked on. As far as bang for your buck goes with Fire Emblem games, I spent maybe 600 or 700 hours in Awakening. Just doing
No,
like
yeah,
all those free
I say-
maps, the free
I want
DLC.
to be clear.
Oh my god.
When I say tacked on, I'm talking in terms of the context we're talking about, where it's like delivering on storytelling, fantasy characters, whatever. Like, I don't feel like I need to explain the fact that there's a bunch of characters that clearly are like barely present for anyone but
Also,
Robin.
can I pause your sentence for a second? Because we have a decision to make as a family.
Yes.
Also, hi, Allison in the chat. Yeah, ew, Fire
Hi
Emblem.
there.
Allison was there at the 10th grade lunch table. Yeah, that one, Allison. You remember Awakening. You were at the lunch table with me. I was in my era. Anyways, unknown one. The smiling faces are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. Queen Bee, you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck. The best thing you can do now is look at the great blue sky you'll never get to see again.
Oh no.
And
Oh, no.
if a flaw in the system disables the sensors... Oh, no, we're not doing that one. No,
wait,
this
I
one
wanna
is a
read
big
it.
X over it.
Can I see the description?
Yeah. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to sincerely consider how to dispose of the manager.
Oh no.
Get the first one.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one is, actually.
Yeah, we'll find out. It's magical.
Oh,
girl.
Allison says I spent 1,000 hours. I believe that, genuinely. Alright, we
Yeah.
have a second decision to make. It can Oh no. It can enter your
Yes.
body through
Yes.
any aperture.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yes.
Bearing the hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave with all that desires to live. And the day a ripe apple, yeah, we read this one already, the apple one.
I think the middle one.
Middle.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
like
come
you don't
on.
like things going into apertures?
No.
Heart emoji.
Not the butthole.
We're all like, please
But,
leave my apertures out of
Anyway,
this.
anyway, going back to the thing,
Yeah.
Awakening. When I say there's a bunch of stuff that's tacked on, I don't necessarily mean that derogatorily. I mean in the context of like narrative storytelling, character development, blah blah blah. Like that part that we're talking about, delivering on the fantasy. That was like the Crom and Robin and Shepard stuff. Great, and then it goes like beyond that, and it gets a little more. But it's a lot of game. It's good game.
Yeah.
It's good. There's a lot of good gameplay and good fun stuff in it. It's specifically that context.
It's also
I mean.
a very easy game to learn how it works, like on a design level, and then crack it over your knee like a frail piece of wood. The amount of busted things you can do with that game is unhinged.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I do have a question for you, Andrew. Have you played FE9, Path of Radiance?
Oh, I love Path of Radiance. That
No, I
one
have
also
not.
delivers. I would say that one delivers.
Probably
You should play.
everything. I am in my everything I've heard about that one actually implies that it is good. Yes.
No, the Tellius duology is like. Listen.
The second one, definitely you can see where they ran out of space in the Wii game.
Yes, I will say, as again, somebody who loves Fire Emblem, probably to an irrational point.
What is
I love her.
thunking around in my house?
She's my baby girl. Even like the worst Fire Emblem game is better to me than most other games, and I will still enjoy it. Like I should talk 3 houses, but I'm still like I still won't sit here and act like I don't have like 300 hours in it. Like I played the shit out of 3 houses. That's why I'm allowed to shit talk it.
Yeah. You've did your time.
I did my time, and I can tell you why it's bad, but also like holds my Blorvos from there. You know, I'm actually attached to this
Blorvo
franchise.
from my houses.
I love this fucking franchise. This is me, and I know it may be hard for you to sound like objective and like not biased, but even if I weren't, again, deeply autistic about the Fire Emblem franchise, Path of Radiance, and I would say Radiant Dawn too, but Radiant Dawn has more problems. Path of Radiance is like peak fucking fiction from Fire Emblem.
No, it's
like
it's what I would refer to as good storytelling, not the best I've ever seen.
From Fire Emblem.
From Fire Emblem, though, it's like an Oscar award-winning movie.
My favorite one in the series is Fire Emblem 7. Fire Emblem 7 does something to me, holds up everything. I love Fire Emblem 7. If you put a gun to my head and was like, which one is the best Fire Emblem? The answer is Path of Radiance.
Path of Radiance, no contest.
It's Path of Radiance. Like, it doesn't, nobody competes with Path of Radiance. It's like, damn, okay. We stand.
Path of Radiance or nothing.
Literally.
The cutscenes don't count.
Well, yeah, we'll just ignore the
We don't talk about the cutscenes.
No, this is not mockery. The cutscenes don't count. We're not talking.
The cutscene, we're never gonna count the cutscenes. Don't count the cutscenes.
They don't look bad for the time. It's just the voice acting.
The fact that you literally cannot tell what the Black Knight is saying at all.
Yeah.
No matter what he is talking about.
That was supposed to be a dramatic.
Yeah, he's like. You sound like one of the grown-ups from Peanuts. Shut up.
Yeah, he does. Oh God.
What
Sorry,
the fresh hell is that?
Now I'm thinking about Path of Radiance. Oh, you know.
My Little Pony.
I don't like that one either. What are these things you have?
Also My Little Pony.
We picked some fun ones.
I guess I'll go touch it.
Yeah, what can you do but touch it?
Hold Ike in my hands.
You
are the best fire.
So on the left, someone appears to be slowly stretching one of the My Little Ponies of Pony fame.
Yes.
And on the right, someone appears to be melting down the entire monster cast of Neon Genesis Evangelion into a ball of meat.
You're right. It looks like the first one.
It looks like it took several of them and melted them, and it's just kind of limping around with teeth now.
Actually, this pony is giving me it's Pinkie Pie mixed with Gen 3's version of Rainbow Dash, where she was the fashionista leader of the town.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah. I like My Little Pony a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Instinct situation.
G3 was the one I grew up with. I just missed G4. I mean, I watched it too, but G4's Friendship is Magic.
I was whatever the ones on the VHS tapes from Blockbuster were, so I assumed G2 or something. I do not like this thing, I've decided. Oh no, it's an Aleph one. You can tell the difficulty when they escape by how big the boxes are. The more boxes there are, the worse it's going to be for me if this thing decides to bust a move.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the bars there on the side mean?
What bars?
The like
These?
loading bar on the left side of the containment room?
Oh, this one? So you have to
Yeah.
get this right here?
I assume so.
Can you not see my cursor?
No, I can just see the highlighted select work button.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, so these are, you do work with them. You send your little guys to do work with them. And you have to, your goal is to get as many green ones as possible. Because you have to get, so today I have to get 500 green boxes. And if you get a red box, not only does it make the little guy inside angry, and sometimes murderous and escaping, but you don't earn anything. So it can set your progress back. The goal is to get 500.
And it tries to kill you.
What's up?
And it tries to kill you.
Yeah, and it tries to kill you. Some of them don't. Some of them are nice. Like One Sin, my friend One Sin, he will never hurt me unless I really mess with him.
There can only be one sin. He costs you money. That's it.
Yeah. Well, he can kill you, but you like really have to try. Cause look how big the boxes are.
Trikey.
Oh, Trikey.
He said he was just gonna go BRB for dinner, but then he said he's actually just gonna dip because he's got tabletop soon, so he's gonna give us.
Bye,
Trikey.
Trikey.
So bye, Trikey.
Bye, Trikey.
McFreaking lost him.
Rip.
He
Alright.
can only take so much discussion of fire.
Yeah, we wore, we wore him out.
Oh.
Sorry, you know how I get her on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I find
that
it
does
funny that
something.
the arc of that discussion was me sitting in silence for the first, like, I want to say 20 minutes of Fire Emblem discussion, and then grabbing the conversation by the arms and going, "No, no."
That to me was
Anything
like,
sucks.
you know that picture of those three kids. It's like, is Fortnite actually overrated? That was us.
Yeah. Now I remember. I love that image.
I love that image so much. All right. Oh, old Granny Dirt House is sad again.
I want to start playing FE5 soon.
FE5
myself.
is good. Controversial opinion. It's good. Don't listen to
Girl.
all those other guys that tell you otherwise.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
FE.
I quite like some
Hey.
things about FE5's design.
It's
in it.
jank, but in like a rewarding
You know what?
way.
You know what I respect about FE5 in a weird way? Is it felt like there was like an element of roleplay to the use of classes that's not there in some other Fire Emblem games. Like having you start out as the like it's there occasionally. It's there in like Echoes and stuff too with the villagers, but like you starting out with a bunch of axe bros because that's like the villager class. I think that's like actually a nice touch for like it's taking their pre-established axes are typically like bandits and randos in the countryside. It's like weapon of choice. It's like you start with a bundle of them, and then people dipping in and out of your party. I think that's cool.
Look, what I gather from FE5, I haven't really touched it yet, but I've read a bit about it. I've seen it. I've been exposed to it.
Watch me play it.
Little bit, yeah, I did the randomized one towards the end. But what I gather from it is they let Kaga do whatever he wants, derogatory and positive. Mostly derogatory, I think.
That man is unhinged, but sometimes he does cook when it comes to game design.
Yeah, I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
The man
But
can
also-
cook. The problem is that his taste is atrocious.
Sometimes, and I've seen this go around in this server too from a couple of guys. But whenever I see people go, man, Fire Emblem started sucking when Kaga left, and I was like, no, I think that was one of the better things that happened to the franchise. I love FE4. I love FE4 irrationally. I didn't think I was gonna love FE4, but boy oh boy, did that game do something irreparable to my brain. To everyone's brain who touches FE4. It's like a parasite, affectionate.
Yeah.
Lifts it up. You were like radioactive to me next to all the other Fire Emblem games. You do something. I remember before I played FE4, I was like, all the fans who are like, FE4 is the best one, FE4 is their favorite, they're just like being a little bit silly Billy. And then I came out of it like, if I said it, looking at my boyfriend, I was like, if I said it was in my top 3 Fire Emblems, would you be mad at me? And he was like, yes, what's wrong with you? And I was like, listen, they put something in there. There's something about those.
Tiamat at FE4, like.
What is breaching? What is breaching? What is that?
There he is.
What does he do?
Literally no other Fire Emblem game made me stop,
So
make an
when
OC,
when
and
everyone
then go
talks
insane
about
for 3 weeks.
when everyone talks about how Kaga was fucking nuts, is this based on actual like words of his, or is this just based off the design?
Well,
How much?
it's not just the game design,
Oh,
but
they're
like
fighting each other. Yeah, eat him.
I also
Fuck yeah.
that's something important about the whole
Oh,
anti-Kaga
okay, bye.
thing. When people start talking about Kaga and like why they don't like him, a lot of people assume it's just
Oh,
because the
2 of
games are
them.
bad shit. It's not just the games, like the gameplay. He makes a lot of writing decisions that are just
Uh-oh,
Okay, Kaga.
everyone is panicking.
He's a little too preoccupied with incest.
yeah, a little too preoccupied with incest. The way he treats his lady characters, it's like okay.
I don't know about that one,
Kaga.
Chief. Yeah.
Or like that one FE5. There's like a whole that one character. What was his name? Is it Pern, the leader of the
Pern.
Dandelion guy who just? Oh, so you just have a bunch of child dancer slaves in your basement, but you're also like meant to be like a Robin Hood dashing good guy like anti-hero type? No, I don't think that's how that works, Kaga. But okay.
What
There
else
is-
would we expect from the man who put blackface into a game he made after?
Yeah, you know,
That was so
honestly,
true.
everything he did in his time in Fire Emblem, I'm like, this could be a bad attempt at something George R. R. Martin. Then the first thing he does is do blackface. And I'm
I
like,
don't know if you guys are watching my stream here,
I'm watching
but
it.
I
was
don't think we
wondering-
should have brought this guy into the facility.
I think he's
Right, I
the
don't
meat.
think so.
It's a lot of
Fuck
dead
him
people.
now.
Situation.
It looks like he appears to be more of a guy than a guy.
Let's see what his deal is.
He looks like No Face from Spirited Away, but way more violent.
This is a
You know?
wild conversation to hear with no
I'm going to
context
reset the
based
day.
about the Fire Emblem thing. Yeah,
sounds like a good idea.
welcome to hell.
Ugh. Actually, you know what I said about Pern just now? Ignore the whole dancers in the basement thing. A big plot point is you get one of the characters.
on.
Ignore that for a second. But the fact that one of the characters, Tina, the little thief girl, yeah, he kidnapped her and is forcing her to do thief stuff for him. But also he's like a Robin Hood type. Trust me, bro.
Trust me,
And it's-
bro.
It's like, okay. I remember I was watching a VTuber, I forget who, but he was talking
Like
about
how-
Pern.
Real quick in relation
Yeah.
to the stream, I love how Tet's profile icon is a little doggy.
Oh yeah, this is Popodai.
I love
He's
Popodai, he's my
a
friend.
uppy.
But I remember watching this VTuber like do a video on Pern, and he was talking about how, oh, but Pern's just like a silly little guy. He was just teasing Tina when he threatened to put spiders on her face. It was a joke, and I'm like, okay, but he kidnapped her also. He did kidnap her. And just
That is
forcing
not
her to
his
do-
child.
and just forcing him to do crime, and also points at her sister Safi, that weird thing where she gets together with that pirate guy who's harassing her the whole game. But then it like breaks down to where she basically gets worn
no,
down
Delaney!
by him, and it's like, okay, sure, why not, pirate man who's been chasing me around?
Oh, never mind, I gotta
being
restart. Oh god.
shitty. Lord.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing is. We might have to reset back to day 21 if I can't figure out how to deal with it. I'm gonna try to figure out how to deal with it.
Okay. It looks like a fucking violent meatball that has been
It
left
is a
to fester
violence meatball.
underneath a fridge for like 3 months.
I am also a violence meatball, TBH.
Bro, we
you,
are
biting
violence
you.
meatballs.
Anyway, the TLDR is Huzzah, Kaga's gone. Thank you for FE4, but also get the fuck out. Do not come back. And I do have
Yeah.
Hysteria Saga, but apparently he's still doing some of his, like, adopted siblings secretly love each other bullshit, like shit like that. It's like, okay.
What always gets me about that is
the
like
other one.
it would be so
Yeah.
much easier to get like
That was good.
the aspect of like, oh, this is so wrong, but is it morally wrong? Blah blah blah. If you just make them step siblings instead. I'm not saying that that makes it perfectly okay. I'm saying that there's enough gray area remaining there that it would be way more interesting in the
You're
fact
right,
that I
Andrew.
would be way less disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Let's see if I can.
I
fill out
just,
this sheet.
I'm gonna put this in the chat for,
Touch
in the
fuzzy get
Twitch chat for later.
What did you do?
This is what that one monster in
Oh,
Sam's game is to
Yeah,
me.
touch fuzzy get dizzy.
That's not actually the same enemy. Different enemy.
Oh,
Yeah, right. I know that reference, but different enemy actually.
interesting.
Please don't die, Delaney. Delaney! Delaney! Good lord, Delaney.
Neutral.
110. Okay.
I think I'll play a little more Emerald Road before I potentially play any more Stardew.
Okay, so its advice for when it escapes is just don't let it do that shit. And don't let it eat the corpses of those.
I mean,
God, Aaron.
there's a different Fuzzy. There's two enemies named Fuzzy.
Aaron?
What? What?
Mallow just
Aaron
said
just
Aaron.
Ever since my GF and I moved in together a couple years ago, I've been semi-regularly executing something I call a, quote, prank night. This is something you
This
want to do
can't be good.
frequently enough that it's not a special occasion, but spontaneously enough to make it a prank. The setup is simple. 1. Listen to your partner, take note of a couple things she's putting off doing, as well as a couple things she's been wanting. 2. Wait for a day when your partner's out of the house for work or errands. 3. Tell them that you'll be playing video games or hanging out with the guys or doing very little all day. This way, her guard will be down. Now, you can execute the prank. 1. Act of service. Complete a chore or task that you know that she's been dreading. Do the dishes, clean the living room, make an appointment, whatever. 2. Little gift. Flowers, chocolate, anything you know she wants but hasn't felt justified in getting for herself. 3. Sustenance. A charcuterie board, a home-cooked meal, her favorite snack, or a fancy cocktail can all work. 4th, final, most important, when she gets home, you sit her down and eat her out like she's your last meal on death row. The look on the girlfriend's face will be awesome!
Oh.
You know what?
Alright.
That's way better than what I was expecting.
This is
logged
gonna
that
be
and
horrible.
tagged it with
I thought you were
house
gonna be mean.
notification.
Also, hi, Allison's cat, Luna. And Steve. If
Oh,
Steve
thank
is out
God.
there.
Hi,
Hello.
Luna.
Hi, Luna.
We
No,
love
Mal.
kitties.
We love
I
kitty
love
kitty.
the ancient Chinese rat battle, Tiamat.
Yeah.
What is
What?
what
It
is
has-
happening?
It has a
Oh.
It has a similar vibe to me as the Eminem becoming a second century warlord.
I
Oh, I
love
thought you said
Eminem
rat battle.
Warlord.
I love Abacus Guy moves one to the left. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Chinese rap battle, my beloved.
Good. It's good.
Oh, that did not
I-
come through.
I played Baldur's Gate 2, not to completion. Minsk is in Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out who that is.
We'll find out. I've never touched a Baldur's Gate game aside from 3.
Me too. High five.
High five. It's the one with the Nora and Holdrick in it.
Yeah,
That's all.
Lenore and
that's-
Holdrick, who are canon to the
They're-
game.
Yeah.
Do you know who Minsk is, Andrew?
I don't think
Do I?
Chevy's played a Baldur's Gate either.
Minsk
You gonna
is
spoil
a
it? Are you gonna spoil it?
Don't spoil
Minsk is
it.
and that's why I like him.
Okay. We'll find out.
I'm gonna go for like 10. I'm gonna go for till the end of this day, and then Tiamat, if you want, we can play some Bold.
Oh, hell
Not
yeah.
on stream. Not on stream. Sorry,
Yeah,
streamers.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
get to watch us fuck up.
We've never fucked up in Baldur's
You
Gate
can
in our
if you
life.
go and join the GT75 Arts
Yeah, if you come to
Domain
my
Discord
server and you
server.
happen to be my mutual, then yeah, you can watch us fuck up.
Yeah. You can watch our little tabletop guys
Only if you're cool.
bumble their way through D&D.
They do be bumbling
They're doing their best.
like a couple of bees.
There's a joke to be made here about how Holdrick is instead stumbling because his dex is so low.
Yeah. He's doing his best.
Heart emoji. He is. He sure do Divine Smite.
He's so good at Divine Smite. Hitting,
He-
less so. But he does do the action.
When he hits, though, by God, does he hit.
By God, is there nothing left. To shreds, you say. Tis a good game. I was not expecting to like it as much as I do, because, I'm firmly anti D&D rules, specifically regarding magic.
This is why you shouldn't be firmly anti things. Be softly
Well,
anti
no.
things.
I still don't like the magic, the way magic works. I think it's dumb. But it is
Sure.
fun, because if I was playing it alone, I'd be bored. But I have my beloved friend Tima here, and we are doing the roleplay. You know how it
Our
is.
little guys are in there.
Yeah, we put our guys in the machine.
And they are best friends.
They're best friends! Smiley face.
They are getting soft tacos, in parentheses, bashing things to a pulp.
Yeah.
Absolutely obliterating them.
I keep seeing screenshots from Bomb Rush Cyberpunk of like the bizarrely
What?
most fashionable dog.
I'm gonna need you to explain a couple of the words you just said to me.
None of them were in the
Bomb
Bible,
Rush
that's for
Cyberpunk
sure.
Is the game that just came out on Friday. That is a sequel to Jet Set Radio.
Okay.
Oh my
And
god.
it's a dog that looks like he's wearing pants and is at least certainly wearing a jacket and bucket hat.
Okay,
Isn't
sick.
Jet Set Radio the rollerblading game?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
That got
spray
a
painting
sequel?
and fuck the cops. Yeah, just
It was
on
a
Friday.
series.
It's
Wasn't
a
it?
series?
What? Jet Set Radio is a series.
I've only ever heard of Jet Set Radio and very vaguely as the rollerblading game.
Yeah.
Tiamat,
Yeah.
I hate to remind you of this.
Yeah.
You are young.
Kill you.
To be fair,
Jet
I
Set
also have not
Radio?
heard that it's a
This
series.
is
Jet Set
This is-
Radio
no, this
came
is-
out before you
Oh,
were
I
born.
fucked it up.
I mean, a lot of things came out when I was just a little egg.
No, you
Oh.
weren't even a twinkle in your father's eye. It came out in 2000.
They hatched him.
Is that what we're calling nut?
You were not even a nut.
if that's anywhere in your eye,
Oh.
that shouldn't.
I was gonna
You
say.
should go see a
Also,
doctor.
I'm not sure if it would be in my father's.
What's on the loose? What? Why is everything on the loose?
There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening.
This? Oh, My Little Pony's out.
My little pony,
My
my
little
little pony.
Because it's like such a fucked up looking horse thing, I'm just thinking of the Nowhere King song from Centaur World when I look at that thing.
This.
Hush now, why do you little ones rush now into the middle of nowhere? I'm
Oh,
not Dwyer.
God.
I'm not good at singing.
Sing
At
it,
least
man.
not
was
at that
fine.
register.
Oh! Sing, my angel of mellowness.
Oh.
I might cut you out. This thing better not be 5
Centaur
million.
World is still such a fucking weird show to me.
Oh, it's a meme.
I want to
too.
watch it.
Oh
on my
no!
list.
I don't mean that derogatorily, to be clear.
I know.
Oh no!
A lot of people say that at Centaur.
Okay,
which is
so,
why it's on my list.
I'm
I
gonna
love
make
you,
a
little
grown-up
cartoon.
decision and rewind to day 21 because these two things you guys had me bring on board suck.
Okay.
Understandable.
Oh, that's okay. They were very prosperous in the box
Who
making.
who
but the minute they
who
get
is
out-
it that who is it that sucks, Sam?
Me.
The creature or the woman who fails to contain it?
Me. It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay. Here, let me
Sam banging your hands on the table. I'm not cringe. I'm not cringe.
I am not cringe. I turned into a corn cob. So for next time, I'll get us back up to day 25. I'll do a little grinding.
Understandable.
We do a little grinding. This is such a good game to grind in because I can just like watch a movie and say, "Go, my little." This guy's name is Yum Yum.
Yum yum.
All right, Yum Yum, you're in charge. Sorry. Sometimes it spits out a guy with just a ludicrous name, and I love it. Lamarcus, yes. All right, we got Pansy. Okay, but yeah. So I will grind a little bit.
You want me to boot up Baldur's Gate, Sam?
Yeah, you can. Let me. He's got much health and many brain. All right, so I think we'll hit begin, but we're not gonna actually begin. I think that's where we're gonna cut it for the day. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream.
Yeah.
Sorry or you're welcome for the big Fire Emblem rant in the middle. Enjoy or oops, depending on whether you like Fire Emblem.
Normally we're better at being on topic.
No, that was good though. We were having like an Athenian debate. We were in the school of Athens. I was
Yes.
Play-Doh.
You got up to at least
for
5. You had at
anime,
least
then.
5 viewers at one point.
Whoa.
You had something going.
They
Yeah.
were here for Fire Emblem.
They were here for
No,
the
they
Fire
were not.
Emblem debate. They knew I was talking.
No.
I have to figure out next time if I can get my
It-
Shimiji to load in OBS. I want him to scuttle around. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See you
gonna
guys
beat up my
probably next. Actually, I might have something next Sunday. Looks at Allison in the chat, but we'll see. So yeah, see you guys when I see you. I will grind back up to where we were. Pick out some guys that are not going to just immediately blow my shit to smithereens.
You couldn't see it, but I saluted at you, Sam.
Oh, slay! I'm saluting back. You can't tell because I'm in the form of a spud. But
Because
you
Spud
cannot see.
doesn't have.
I am a spud.
Allison beating me to the punch with the weekend plans.
Yeah.
I
Send
asked
text
Sam if she want to do
faster.
Allison, this is free. I asked Sam if she want
I
to do
know,
something
she
next
said- I
weekend
told
because
her.
no one else is home. 15 minutes or 15 minutes before I asked.
Sorry, I've been invited to a potluck and I have to do a bunch of baking.
Oh shit.
So
Nice.
sorry, buddy. Next time I'll do a potluck
Another
with you
time.
too. Okay. So good night,
Yeah, right.
everyone. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the anomalies that live in your house.
Bye bye.
Yeehaw.